The concept of the multiverse, the concept of alternative universes with alternative laws of physics. If there was something that they could do that might open up a door to a parallel universe, you don't think they would do it?
Hold on. Oh. Hello.
You're just trying to get kicked the fuck off the internet.
Yeah. Dude, that's totally fine. There was no areola in that at all. No areola. We're all good here. And if YouTube's got a problem with it, they can fucking kiss my ass. Welcome to the weekend pregame.
I don't know what
70.
the fuck happened.
There was titty
I could not
ghosts
see.
with googly eyes.
I don't know if it was Restream or my connection, but the entire opening sounded like disturbing shit was happening.
That's yours. Mine was fine.
That was you. Mine was fine.
Okay, good.
It might have been Restream because it was working fine until you started the thing.
Sounds like a you problem.
Sounds like a you problem, twat.
You are on an audio. You're on a video delay, actually. Your audio is coming through before your video does.
So again, I state.
Fuck you. I don't believe anything Gal says.
So yes, we've got episode number 70, where magic spells can't stop Donald Trump, and we're gonna take a look at one of these spells in particular that people are casting for Kamala Harris.
Legit, they're trying to cast spells now.
Oh, I've got a spell. I've got a spell for us to look at and read.
I thought you were joking about the witchcraft thing. Like,
oh no, I'm fucking. No, why would I lie about that?
Joking, not lie. There's a difference. One is for entertainment purposes.
You remind me.
One we're gonna
somehow make it down to New Orleans and get a voodoo kit.
Witchcraft.
I'm going for New Year's. I'm going to be there.
Oh,
where are you going? What?
I'm going to the Raiders Saints game.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Gonna wear my Derek Carr Raiders jersey.
That's weird. Yeah, this channel has a theme of like witchcraft shit ever since I found out you can buy spells on Etsy.
Burn the witch.
Well, we do have Gal here, so.
Well, bitch, you think that's an insult? Like, Have you not seen me leaning into it? You just don't like that I'm
should
right.
be. Have you seen the women who think they're witches?
I don't actually think that I'm a witch. I just lean into it because it's funny.
Speaking of witches, hi, Devil. How are you?
The fuck?
Wow.
Because
Witches
witches
work
Wow.
with the devil because they work for the devil.
they sell their
That's
Oh.
souls
worse.
to the
That,
devil
that's
for
a
their
worse transition than me.
power. No, it's not. It legit is applicable.
No,
Yours
it's
are
not.
never
because
He's the devil, and they work for the devil.
witches sell their souls to the devil.
No, he's just retarded.
Kick him.
He's kicking himself. It's okay.
no, witches. No, most witches nowadays are what like emo girls or freaking middle-aged women who want to
Just
have
some of the
something to
goth
do
chick.
between their book clubs. No, I have nothing to
So
do
you
with
don't get
witches
any
anymore.
guns
He's like, it's not like it used to be back in the day.
Yeah, back in the old days where people were dying for it.
Yeah,
No,
now he gets people like Agatha.
The fuck?
Oh, Lord have
why'd you
mercy.
have to just just
I'm
yeah,
glad
I'm
I'm not
done.
watching that.
He ruined everything, and it took him what, a minute?
So is your appearance this evening a sign of things to come, or is this a one-off?
Right now it's a one-off. Like I
Okay.
said, my schedule is changing at some point, but right now it's just because I have COVID, and so I'm in self-lockdown. And
Wait, are
so
we all
you guys
gonna
are
get
like the
COVID?
only communication I've had for like 3
Okay.
days.
Okay.
So I was all, yeah, I'll go on. Since I'm not dying yet, you know.
Serious question. Are we all going to get COVID now?
Just your
Hope you
I've
will.
never
PC.
had COVID, so probably not me.
I'm good on the COVID. I'll be fine.
Bitch, I'm immune.
Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow.
I know the way I said it.
Cat, I won't say meow.
And you know what? If you get COVID after having COVID, it's never as bad as it was the last time.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why.
what they usually say about herpes.
Well,
Steve,
Steve,
can you
Steve
confirm?
Speaking of herpes, Steve, how are you?
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
I love that I got Steve to laugh.
I think he's gay for you, Steve.
Exciting.
Just a little bit.
I
mean,
do 'em.
We're gay for each other.
Don't get his hopes up. It's weird.
Wait, whose hopes up? My hopes or his hopes?
They had a
Yes.
chance. I mean, they were like across the hall from each other in Vegas.
You don't
that was
know
being
that they didn't
Kratos.
do anything.
This is true. I did sleep like a whole fucking day.
That's true.
Y'all are ridiculous. Wouldn't hang with me at the pool. Just sleep the day away.
I mean, I watched you at the pool.
I was
Wow.
That sounds a little creepy.
It was meant to sound creepy, to be honest.
You're a terrible person.
Where's our lawyer? I think we need to put out a restraining order or something.
He's in Italy.
God damn it.
Oh, he finally made the trip.
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, he's in Italy.
Fraction Filter, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm good. I'm enjoying my vacation. Lazy as fuck. About as fat as the avatar that I've got repping right now. It's a good time. Good time.
What was the best thing you've done so far on vacation?
Enjoy 10-pound worth of chicken wing
Wait,
Oh.
between my brother and I. He and I shared.
Oh, I was about to
But
say
it was
that's why
10
you're
pound
so
of chicken wings. It was glorious.
I was about to say that's why you're so fat now.
Ah, yeah, it's great.
You're a dickhead.
I don't know if I could do 10 pounds of chicken wings.
Well, like I said, we shared. So, but they were good though. Like we had been trying to find. We're like, okay, we just get like the 5-pound bags of the chicken wings, and then I was looking around and I found this chef store that carries bulk, and they had the 10-pound. I'm like, oh my fucking god.
Oh, you went to
We're-
Restaurant Depot.
How'd you know? But yes,
Because I know where to get all the meats.
I thought you had to have like a restaurant license of some sort.
Open to
They-
the public now.
they do ask like at when you're checking out like personal or business, and we're like, oh, personal all the way.
That's because they probably want to get you to sign up if you're a business, like
yeah, you get like special discounts.
your
or
tax
whatever.
exempt shit.
Yeah, that sort of thing. But it is called like, you know, we're this bit we're this bit fat. Oh, it was God.
What'd you do to them?
I don't need to know. Your sex
Hot
thing.
wings.
Okay, just buffalo wings.
No, we like actually we'll like use
Dude,
like
20 pounds of the same flavor? Come on. Or 10 pounds, sorry.
yeah, 10 pounds of the same flavor is magical, and it's just like we use. I forgot what the hot sauce is, but we'll use that as the
Damn
base.
it, that was the next
Add some
question. What hot
ingredients.
sauce did you use?
Hang on, I'll be right back.
He's all, I got
These
the bottle
things
in the
matter
trash
when
can.
it comes to wings. I'm a wings connoisseur myself.
I could go for some hot wings right now.
I'll give you a wing. A
Okay.
fat
Sorry, I
wing.
didn't see your message.
All right, so we use the Valentina Salsa Picante hot sauce. Well, we use like 3 bottles worth.
Black label?
Yellow label. But then my brother doctors it up. He adds extra stuff, extra seasonings and everything. And then once it's ready to go, he fried. And
You went with the deep fry?
I don't know if a deep fry, but it was a fry.
Okay.
Used the cornstarch and everything, and yeah, so now I got a big pot of leftover sauce that I can use for other things. Oh, it's glorious.
Wait. Did you have that sauce in with the raw chicken and you're going to reuse it?
No,
Okay.
that's dipped it after the fry.
Oh.
Yes.
See, I would have just poured the sauce on the chicken.
Well, that was also like once they were because my brother did them in batches. So then he put them all in the oven. Then once he pulled them out of the oven, he poured some more on top.
You mean you didn't have enough room to fit all 10 pounds of wings on there?
We like I said, he did them in increments. So
I know. I was just giving you shit.
and then, like I said, then poured more on top, and it was glorious. So yeah,
You're making me hungry, bro.
I'm sorry. I could even make it worse, and I could send the pictures in the DM chats if you want to see them.
You should have done that anyways.
Oh, I can do that. Yeah, hang on.
I hate you, Static.
Be nice.
It's
No.
easy, dude. Chicken wings are one of the easiest fucking things to make. If you skip the breading part, like the breading part can make it fucking annoying with the egg wash and all of that.
Mm.
But I just throw them straight in the air fryer, like just season them up, throw them in the air fryer, and you're good to go.
Oh, nah, we don't do it like that. Captain Keyboard over there.
How's your typing?
Dermy, how is your how is your week going?
Long.
Jackass.
It's been a long week, and I'm ready for the weekend already.
One more day.
Jesus Christ. Can the week just be over?
No.
Not yet.
What
Okay.
you looking forward to the most this weekend?
Not being at my day job.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
Again,
And Gal, how about
One
you?
week
How are you
on my
doing?
vacation.
I am doing well.
Doesn't sound too promising.
Exciting. You
I-
sound like Steve.
I have had daily work meetings, all day long meetings.
So you've lost your soul for the day. Okay.
Yeah, basically.
I'm looking at Twitter, and what's currently trending on my timeline is the rape crisis Scotland.
What?
What?
I don't know.
I have a favor to ask.
No.
Everybody go to my Twitter, click on the link I just posted, and go vote for Scream Queen Selena.
I can't because they require a
Already did.
Facebook account.
Everybody here
Same.
who has a Facebook account, go to the post we just made on Twitter and click the link to go vote for her.
Drop
Daily.
the link. Drop the link in the chat.
Can I? I don't. Oh, I have it
Springsteen's
right.
performance.
Yeah, Kel, everyone is drained by work this week. I've been having to do, there's one person in chat that might understand this. I've been having to do manual regression tests all week long, and it sucks and it's boring.
Is that like breaking your system tests?
No, this. I don't know why we started doing this, but we do a quarterly regression test, which means you have to test everything that I currently don't have automation tests for, which is a lot because they started developing the site before I ever worked there. And I was the one who started the automation for like a few years before I ever worked there. So there's a lot of things that don't have automated tests, and it's just been a long, boring week. And for me, like my whole existence is to make regression testing go away.
Oh, lovely.
And so when I do this, I'm just like, I should just automate this. I should just automate, but I can't because I have to do it this way for now.
Lovely.
There's not enough time to do that for everything that needs to be done by the time they'd like it to be done by.
Oh, those wings look delicious.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, those look good.
They were
I'm
very
gonna-
good. We
I'm
had
gonna
left.
pull these up,
We
man.
had leftovers the next day. They were just as good.
Hot damn.
Those are some saucy boys.
They were. My brother does an awesome job.
That looks damn good. So yes,
There goes
everyone,
more.
Gal just dropped the link. Go vote for Scream Queen Selena and whatever this is. She's just a friend of the channel. Awesome lady.
She
That-
wins a Halloween photo shoot. She's fucking gorgeous. You want to see this photo shoot. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous. None
Let's
of
say
you
hi
were
to the
looking
chat
at
here.
that.
We've got my buddy Ken, who is upset that he hasn't switched his Etsy over to the election spells yet. He's behind. He's still stuck in I don't know, World Series spells. What kind of spells do people cast throughout the year? I don't know.
I'm fine with World Series, except they've been failing, and the Yankees somehow got their bastards.
Well, I mean, they just pay off the right people, right?
I love you.
Usually, yeah.
I hate baseball. I don't give a shit. Like I don't know anything about it.
I retract my
Royals
love.
should have
but-
won.
All right.
How quickly that happens.
I mean, the hatred towards the Yankees and what I've had to deal with my entire life kind of makes up for the hating of the baseball. Just keep saying those things, and the love will stay.
I just know
No, it
bullshit when I see it.
Yay!
So
Oh
Kel
my
is
She'll
god, I
gaslight
want
you.
this food. Besides
Kel
the
is
chips.
claimed late and having meetup FOMO. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm not having meetup FOMO because most of the people I'd want to hang out with are here.
Yep.
I'm having a little bit of meetup FOMO, mainly because I heard that they started singing. What is it?
Bon Jovi to Gary.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
Video
Like
That
that
was
place
funny.
looked like it had a dance floor, and I would have had your asses dancing with me on the dance floor. I'm a little
No, you
upset
wouldn't.
that
Yes,
none of the
there was a
meetups
dance
have done this
floor.
before,
That was a thing.
and I missed it.
You know, I don't know if the San Antonio numbers do Las Vegas numbers.
I don't think they do.
I don't know what the size was of the venue there.
I think Vegas is their biggest one. It's between Vegas or MegaCon. So.
yeah. But I feel like the place is pretty big, and there were a few RSVPs left.
What the
Mhm.
fuck?
The Orlando one was huge. I feel like the meetup after the meetup in Orlando was bigger than the San Antonio one.
The 22 meetup in Orlando.
Yeah, the one that was in like October. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't gone to MegaCon. I won't be going to MegaCon. It will
Since I'm
only be
going
Vegas.
to Raiders Saints, I will not be going to MegaCon because it's only a month later.
I can't afford it right now.
Yeah.
And then Vegas added.
Same
I was gonna say that's
season.
probably
Vegas,
for a lot of people.
listen,
Prioritize.
What the
I'm
fuck
gonna-
is MegaCon?
It's a
It's a
convention.
convention.
It's like a
Listen,
Comic-Con.
if what I'm hopeful for and thankful for and praying for happens in November, maybe next year we can afford shit.
Maybe.
Maybe
It
next
wouldn't be
year.
that
What?
quick. We can afford
Yeah,
shit.
I was gonna
Next year
say
we
it's
can
not gonna be that
afford
quick.
We can hope and
Ships
pray.
don't turn on a dime, buddy.
I don't know if you guys are.
Especially because of the
I'm
government.
assuming Dermy is leaning into Donald Trump being elected.
Yes.
Kamala Harris, dumbass. Dude.
Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but gas prices dropped like a fucking rock when
Yes.
Trump was elected. I was
Yep.
shocked how quick he turned that shit around.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I
I
was
have spent my life driving post 9/11, but I remember the prices my parents paid, and I'm like
$2
in my
gas.
early 20s, and I'm like, "Fuck, man, will gas ever be what my parents used to pay?" Like,
Well,
it was so
we
depressing.
had close to $1 gas in Kansas in some areas.
Yeah,
Well,
here in
the-
Idaho, we were almost down to the $1.99, 98 marker.
Here's the thing: you can change the market on a dime. You can change it when you're a president, and they can do stuff right now that could change the prices of stuff. The problem is the politicians want you to believe that it's something really hard to do, that it's this enormous feat to actually lower gas prices and do all these things. They want you to think, because then they don't have to. If everyone knew how easy it was, then they would expect it. And so that's why there's stuff they can do now that could change gas prices and help the American people. They're just not going
drill,
to do
baby,
it.
drill. Drill, baby, drill.
It's easier. It's like when husbands do the dishes really shitty, so their wife goes, "Oh, you did such a crappy job. I'm just going to do them myself." You know, instead
or
of
when
actually
we're-
doing something they'll help you, they'll just sit there and say, "We can't do it. It's
I
not
know.
something we can do.
I mean, we
Do
have
it
a perfectly
yourself."
good
You know, it's
dishwasher.
just trying to get out of the responsibility.
I know. It's also like when you're, having to help out with a wedding and planning a wedding, you always pick the worst shit so that they can just do it for you.
Real quick,
You
let's
guys are
say-
terrible fucking people.
Listen, why would I do anything if I have Gal to do shit for
Why
me?
do anything if you're going to do it wrong? Like,
Exactly.
I'm going to be honest. If anyone's going to get anyone to do anything, it's going to be Gal's going to get Dermy to do something because she's got him so mentally mind fucked.
She's fucking pure evil. She gaslights the hell out of me, not once this week, but twice.
Yeah,
Fuck her.
but Dermy, do you then get shit done?
No.
No, he's
Oh,
left.
Never mind.
He is left confused, and he doesn't know what the fuck just happened to him.
Dermy, do I get shit done for you?
Yes.
then shut the fuck up.
I agree with Steve.
You can at least make him more like motivated to get shit done. But I see your evil machinations. I get it.
No, she's just evil.
Okay,
so we've all got
I can't get
plans.
rid of her because I require her.
That's true with all
I
women,
see
Dermy. It's
now.
how we
Okay,
procreate.
I get it.
Yeah. It's like a parasitic relationship, not or a
Yeah,
symbiotic relationship.
Definitely.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
but
it's
you're-
parasitic.
He needs her in
Yes.
a totally different way than what you're talking about,
Oh.
Shock.
He's lucky to fucking have me.
True.
That's
Hi,
right.
Shock. How are you?
I'm good. I'm tired.
Hi, Shaka Zulu.
Hello. I wish I had chocolate milk.
Shocky, I miss you.
So, Devil, you might want to plug your ears because
Uh-oh.
this is the second week in a row that Timon has offered a Bible verse, and I'm just going to go ahead and read it. It's a short one. I
Nice.
think this is what he's saying. Corinthians 2, chapter 2, verse 1. And so it was with me, brothers and sisters, when I came to you, I did not come with eloquence or human wisdom, as I proclaimed to you the testimony about God. I'm guessing that's
Nice.
Paul. Or not Paul. What's his name? Yeah, Paul.
That's
Saul.
Paul.
Saul. Also, I don't know what this racing
we don't talk
argument
about
thing
Saul. He's
is
been
about.
forgiven.
Is racing a method that accepts arguments? Let's fucking go. Also, is it halftime for
Wait,
the
are we
game already?
debating race? Jesus
No way.
fucking
No
Christ.
fucking way. It just started at 6, didn't it? There's no way.
Nah, 5:15.
We're not talking fantasy football.
Yeah, we'll hold off on the fantasy football stuff. But how's it going, Small Time Republic? Hope you're having a good week and ready for the weekend. Now, guys, yesterday a bunch of what I guess they're calling October surprises dropped about President Trump.
Oh,
They
I
were all
just felt
debunked
the
real
need
fast.
to remind you guys this has been going around, and everyone definitely needs to remember. The bitch that owns the publication that printed the Trump Hitler story is this woman, and this is Maxine Giswell. Giswell Max Lane, whatever her fucking name is. Epstein's whore.
Lane of jizz.
It's almost like
It's actually the other way
it's
around.
almost like, you know, a random bitch also came out yesterday claiming to be like connected to Epstein and Donald Trump groped her and blah 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 blah. And then the next thing you know, you see all these connections, and it's almost like it's all bullshit.
That's already
pretty much.
already been disproven. It's so lame. Another false claim.
I'm like,
How has it been disproven though? Outside of the fact that like the timing's really fucking weird, and
Because in her own thing, it can't have happened. She said it happened in 1993. He didn't own the house in 1993 that she said they left from.
Yep.
She said we walked out of his brownstone and he took me and said that we're gonna go see Trump. He didn't get that brownstone till 96, so they couldn't have left from it. Her own story fell apart on her.
Oh my god,
The story that she was reading from, yeah.
that's real
And then
journalism right there.
gets to establish that she's an Obama activist, and on top of that, she didn't show up in any of the trials prior to this. Was never talked about. Was never shown up. You know.
She was waiting for the opportune moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just reeked of horse shit.
And then there was literal people going around saying, "Oh, there's video of Donald Trump groping a woman. There's video out there. It's gonna come out, guys." It's just the same shit as people saying there's video of Donald Trump doing something somewhere in an elevator. We don't know where the video is, but we know it exists.
Fuck.
Still waiting, Tom Arnold. Where are you at on those piss tapes?
Oh,
that's right. You're full of shit.
Steve,
just like everyone else who was saying all the Kamala news was going to drop today. Fuck you all and shut the hell up.
I have plenty of mail theft in California news as well. 3 or 4 stories about mail just keeps getting stolen. It's very strange.
Yeah.
The tipsters, they call them tipsters. That's their sources.
I don't have any of that. But what I do have is I have a story. I have a video to trigger Steve.
Ooh.
A fucking couch.
What are you laughing at, you crazy bastard?
Okay, this just dropped. Fuck. I have to share this. I have to share this. I know you want to take this somewhere else, but this just dropped. Share my screen. Hillary
You
Clinton
weren't lying about me getting triggered.
President Trump is doing a massive rally at Madison Square Garden to reenact Nazi rallies
no.
in 1939.
No, this is not happening.
I have to. Let's listen.
And, you know, one other thing that you'll see next week, Caitlin, is Trump actually reenacting the Madison Square Garden rally in 1939. I write about this in my book. President Franklin Roosevelt was appalled that neo-Nazis, fascists in America were lining up to essentially pledge their support for the kind of government that they were seeing in Germany. So I don't think we can...
It pretty much is.
If I'm Kamala Harris, I don't want that bitch anywhere near me. I don't want Hillary Clinton anywhere. I was like, you've tried. You fucked it up.
She's supposed to help her, bro. She's supposed to be the least smarter one. She's just all balls on the table.
I don't want to think about Hillary
Her
Clinton's
little
balls.
raisins are flopping on the table.
Gross.
Lord have
Is it just
stop?
me?
Stop, Shock. Stop.
Pelosi has
I
firm
was just
grapes.
gonna say it's like you with Pelosi's knockers.
You want to make wine with those grapes.
There's nothing little about those.
Oh, dude. Gross.
I just
You know, I
Shock writes fanfic
would
about
be
freaking
sour milk.
old politician ladies that
I
just is
should.
disgusting. It's
Oh,
Dude, that'd be a legend.
God, he would have like a
Listen.
calendar of all the gross, wrinkly, political.
It's a good
Ladies.
idea.
see.
That's not
Listen,
a bad
you would
idea.
calendar of
Dress
Stop!
up
You know
as
what?
her.
Stop,
I would
Gal,
probably-
stop! You're giving him ideas.
You could probably sell the
He
shit
would've
out of a
gotten there.
calendar
Oh
for
yeah.
wrinkly
No.
tits and nuts of politicians.
Oh,
And
God.
that Star Wars girl should dress up like her for the November month of her
Oh
calendar.
Jesus Christ! What's wrong with you?
He just dips.
God
I-
damn it, Shock.
You know, I'm
starting to feel
shocked.
sick again.
I'm usually I'm usually with you on most shit. No. just no.
You like femboys. I don't give a fuck what you think of my tastes in women.
He's kind of got you there, Derby.
That's why he would just look at the page with
At least femboys are attractive and young looking. You like
Gavin
You got me on the
grandma's
young
titty
part,
milk.
but
that's why he would only want the page of the calendar with Gavin Newsom.
oh god,
God, you guys are so
he's too
fucking
plastic.
gross.
I hate that dude.
And you're not gross either. If fucking Nancy Pelosi was Latina, you'd be plapping to that.
And
plapping? What kind of verb is plapping?
Clapping's when
That's how
you shit.
retards say clapping.
That's when he jerks off really hard and you just hear
Oh, okay.
Cops are there.
Leo's a liar.
obviously,
wanna say
obviously,
thank you.
Dermy doesn't have large balls because he doesn't know what plapping sounds like.
This is true.
Lord,
I want to say thank you to Acid for the $5 tip. He did not say anything.
What?
Yeah, there was no message, nothing derogatory
Chad.
towards Dermy's parents or anything of the sort.
Wow.
But thank you, sir. I hope you're having a good one. So yeah, back to this video that I pulled aside just for Steve.
Mexicans, right? Isn't
Mexicans.
Yeah.
Odale.
Oh no way.
That's why I got it for Steve.
he's gonna
These
start
are my
jerking
people.
off.
It's a great post. Jockey show.
What do you
Karen
mean,
doesn't
bro?
want to pay for all the work done by Mexican carpenter, saying he's not licensed.
Look at this, look at this. Look at this Karen right here. This Karen right here wants for free, everything for free. They pressure wash your house, pressure wash your... Oh no, it's not easy. It's all of that. Look at that, look at that. On top of that, they want brand new stairs, landing, with over $2,000 of material and labor. And now look at that. Wants to sit like a Karen and trying to threaten me that I got my receipts. You haven't even paid for none of this. I got my receipts. I got on my Home Depot invoices.
Steve, what are you doing in this situation?
I'm repoing my shit while she sits on it.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. The bitch wants to fucking complain, say that he's not licensed. You're sitting on the shit. You obviously trusted enough that your fat ass is poached up there, right?
Right?
That and then like these weren't questions she asked before they started work.
Did you
Before
not ask
she
why it
hired
was
them
so
for the
cheap?
job?
Dude,
Cheap
I went
labor?
into a restaurant, Hen House Cafe, and started repoing my tables the day they opened one time.
Nice.
I don't give a fuck, dude. They owe me 20 grand. Fuck that restaurant.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Here, serious question. You know what? I had a serious question. I forgot. Fuck. Wait,
My
was he
bro-
illegal?
I'm assuming no.
That to be honest, that's probably why she picked him. She saw
If
his
he's
Hispanic dude and she
working-
assumed he's either illegal.
Well, he's unlicensed.
yeah. Well, no, if he's doing that,
He's not a contractor. He's not a contract.
Steve's unlicensed.
Yeah, it's just fucking free labor.
Well,
He's
Dude,
not a
I kn-
contractor.
I know
Not a-
more licensed contractors that
Yeah.
fuck over people worse than
I mean-
unlicensed.
he's doing a pretty damn good job there. I'd say fuck
You
it.
know what?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit's legit, dude.
Tim
He's
Pool
probably gonna-
might have a
he's-
coffee shop if he had unlicensed contractors.
Everyone would have business if we didn't have licensed contractors.
Hey,
mean,
Static,
shit,
how's
this-
your graphics card doing?
The fuck?
It's good. It
I think
hasn't taken off yet.
I was gonna say, sounds
Okay,
like
I
a
was
threat
worried
there,
that we were
Lord.
gonna
What
get
the hell?
fired.
No. Yeah,
Oh,
we're
nice.
good. Since Restream, since we're doing the Restream Studio, that's handling all the processing.
Literally-
My computer doesn't have to do it.
I have not listened to one podcaster show that didn't make a Tim Pool joke. It was pretty great. Everyone threatened to fire their co-host. Like every show I've watched.
Listen, I already tweeted it out. Okay, all my fuck ups aren't my own; they're all Gal's fault.
Oh. Are you gonna pull a Rich for review tech and accidentally put Dermy's IP address in your background? Like, oh, gee, it'd be a shame if someone went to his Chase Bank that rhymes with yada yada and took all his money.
Do you know how that happened?
Yeah, kinda. I was watching.
He had remote access software on the computer he gave Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Jesus!
And so he was able to remote log in and get all his passwords and everything.
Jay,
No, this is allegedly. You fucking psycho bastard.
Well, because Review Tech was using it to fuck around with Jay, and also that's how Jay found the Dropbox that had pictures of his teenage stepdaughters and then grandma porn next to it.
Oh,
this dude's insane. He explains like what's wrong with.
Didn't he recently delete his whole channel?
Yeah, and then
he deleted all of Review Tech USA, but he kept his streaming channel.
No, here's the thing you don't get. So he had a streaming channel where he had another guy running it, and that was more profitable than the OG, and it grew a lot faster than the OG. So that's what he did. He deleted it and then tried to give it back to the guy who helps him, and then didn't pay him, and then this fucking bunch of shit.
The guy needs help.
He does,
He
man.
needs fucking help.
Who?
Like I don't.
You just need
this fat guy named Review Tech USA. You might have watched a
Fat
video
fuck.
of his or two back in the day,
when he was
like
normal.
10 years ago or something.
10 years ago, Jesus, yeah.
I'm starting to believe that all big YouTubers need help. Every single one of them, we end up finding out they're like these degenerate bastards that have these real sick things in their
if you're
past
just
or
open
that
about
they're
the
into.
degeneracy, have
you met Dermy?
A whole lot nice. Yeah.
Well, no, okay, Dermy
just fucking
is
with you.
like, okay, Dermy's a freak. I'm not trying to defend Dermy in any way.
Consent.
I don't
calling me
think.
a freak.
Yes, the devil's calling you a freak. No freaks.
Good luck, Timon. Have fun.
Later, dude.
Later.
And,
But yeah,
Paul,
it's just
takes one to know one.
Oof.
Oh,
I don't know what that means, but
I hope he's not talking
We
about
all need
dude.
help.
Talk about co-host stabbing his host in the back, you dick.
I got another video for Steve.
Go fuck your couch.
What do you do in this situation?
Okay, I'll pull JD Vance.
Hey,
nigga, shut up. Do what? Say, hey, nigga, shut up. Hey, nigga, shut up.
Oh, use the hard R. Use the hard R, brother.
Wait, are you on YouTube?
Yeah.
you might.
A black
You're
guy
just
said it. That's
fucking
okay.
going for
No
it.
one on this show said it. This is a clip. Go fuck yourself.
It was
Yeah.
That's
You know what? You're right.
That's his son-in-law, bro.
That's right.
I mean, to be fair, we
Setup.
can play. Sometimes we can play some stuff from Campia. John Campia saying. Some
I
shit.
love that. Oh my god.
Yeah. Campy has never been suspended, and he loves that name.
Oh god.
Should Winter Soldiers?
So this
arms go
guy,
back,
he's
or-
mad now.
He used the hard R, bro. He said not.
What
to
are we
use-
waiting for?
You just asked this man who's like in his 50s to say that, and like,
What do you
What
expect?
are we waiting for?
yeah,
Your assumption is that he knows about the
he
hard R.
it didn't matter if he hard R'd or not.
Mm-mm.
Listen, he's white. He doesn't use ebonics like you.
Yeah, it didn't matter if he hard R'd it or not. He was going to get this reaction.
I will
because
say
he was being
the
set
white-
up.
Yeah, he was being set up. The white guy's like,
I think they're both.
I'm hoping
in
he
it.
laughs. Yeah, I hope he jokes.
Yeah, this guy knows.
What's up, brother?
And then he's trying to play a role because the way he walks up.
I think it's staged. So
Hey, nigga,
I
shut
think
up.
so.
Do what? Say, hey, nigga, shut up. Hey, nigga, shut up.
I mean, the whole thing.
I don't know. The
He'll
white
learn
guy, the
over
white guy
time.
does have a little bit of a look of panic, but that could just naturally happen because he is shorter. And so,
Yeah, he has to look up.
yeah.
Well, and then the way the black guy starts blinking really quickly at a moment, like towards the end, like you can kind of
Guys, leave him alone.
He's not like maintaining like that hard eye contact and everything. Like somebody would be angry would.
Chances are the whole thing's faked.
Yeah.
I mean, it's,
No, he'll get better with
It's a work.
practice.
if somebody walks if you're an old person, somebody walks up to you with their camera on their phone and freaking sticks in your face, says, "Say the N-word." Do you really? Most people are gonna be like, "Why are you even
Fuck
talking
off.
to me?
It
What's going
depends.
on?"
If
No
I
lie
know
here.
you, I do. If I don't know you, I'm not saying it.
I
You
just-
say the
I
N-word
don't
for
know.
me, Shock?
Well, I've done it before, yeah.
What's up, Nickel?
Ew,
So-
no, Nickelback, that's the real N-word, okay? I don't want to hear
There you
that.
go.
Hey, Nickelback is decent.
No,
I
Look at this photograph!
I like the cat version.
Nickelback is basic bitch shit. And I know everyone thinks it's okay to admit that Nickelback's cool. No, Nickelback is not cool.
It was never
Nickelback
Cool.
is
You're gonna
the,
say
the
you don't like
Taylor
Bon
Swift of
Jovi.
rock.
It's basic bitch rock. They will never reach the scales of Creed, motherfuckers.
No.
Oh, okay, yeah, Creed's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
With arms wide open.
The guitar's so good on Creed.
What's the cheapest concert to go see?
Probably Creed.
I don't know, Steve. What's the cheapest concert to go see?
50 Cent featuring Nickelback?
But
Dad jokes, yeah.
We've got our designated dad.
we
this
do.
evening. So now, according to this woman, that guy in that last clip is doing the Lord's work. Have you guys seen this woman?
No, I haven't at least.
She has opinions on how to save America.
Oh,
All right, let's hear it.
that'd be good.
Is it the way you fixed your nose?
Oh,
You're looking at her notes?
It's 3:00 in the morning, and I'm gonna post this video.
Cut taxes like she cuts her nose.
I just assumed you were looking at her tits, dude.
I was at first, and then I looked up, and then I saw the.
You
Like to
start
multitask.
there and then you look up.
Yes.
That's funny.
Good one.
It's funny because it's true.
It is.
Because it's true.
So she just said that she is up at 3:00 in the morning and she needed to post this video.
Oh.
Okay.
Go.
Get to see her, you're lucky, because I'm probably gonna delete it really fast because it's really racist. But I want to get the shit out of my chest.
Oh.
because I can't take it.
Holy fuck.
Let's go.
Let me make
Really
sure.
racist. Let's hear it. What do you got, lady?
You just
More.
scream.
But I need white people to really start being white supremacists again.
Oh.
I need you guys to tap into that.
Listen,
Jesus fucking.
push us enough and we'll get there, okay?
Oh my god.
That shit and do it again, please, because this country is out of control. I mean, goddamn, we got little kids thinking that they could be fucking females.
It's not me. I was muted. It's not me. I was muted.
you.
No, I just unmuted because I heard it and I'm like, they're gonna blame me.
Whenever I
what?
hear that, so no, this came from the video.
Oh, the chirp.
Whenever
Oh
I hear
yeah, she's black. Of course it's her. Yeah.
anytime I hear the chirp come out of a clip, the clip becomes immediate bullshit. I'm like, great meme. This is the greatest meme ever.
Yeah, yeah.
I was agreeing. I was liking what she was saying, a little bit because it was funny, and then the chirp it just makes it better.
She's not.
Makes it better.
She's aware. All right.
Thinking they built America. This shit is crazy. And honestly, if you guys don't do anything about it, your whole generation is gonna be completely. I mean, come on, now you guys are getting killed off right now, and you guys it's.
I mean, not
The
wrong.
fuck?
Saying the white people are getting killed off right now. I'd say more the Asians these days, but
Eh,
I don't know. It's not like I can trust anyone keeping track of those stats.
no, you really can't.
Like you guys are okay with it. Your women are getting raped. That's for sure. By Muslims and blacks. It's happening all the time. You see it. Ain't nobody say anything because you can't say nothing bad about a Muslim or a black man. Oh, you can let them rape. Go ahead, let them rape. But don't say anything about being racist. Don't say that, right?
She's not lying about you can't say anything about a Muslim or a black man.
Oh no, for sure.
No, I mean Asmongold proved that.
Have you seen Antonio Brown when he was at the Trump rally?
Yeah.
Every time he gets the mic, he's like, it turns into like 2016 where he just goes like, they're putting tampons in the boys' bathroom, and they want to say that I'm the crazy one. He says every time.
Is Antonio Brown gay?
Kinda, I don't know. He's special.
Did you not see the way he was eating that sandwich in that photo he
That's
posted?
true.
No, I didn't. I don't pay much attention to him. I still think
It's
he's
hilarious.
a legitimate whack job.
I
so.
love Antonio Brown.
It's hilarious, though.
Go follow him. He's amazing. And I'm just like, yeah, that's great, but you know, like the taxes and no taxes on social like security stuff, and you know, there's a lot more things than just tampons and bathrooms, but it's still really funny.
Not much.
Yeah, it's yep.
No taxes on car loan interest.
Ooh.
No federal taxes.
And then there's just, the
Federal.
general idea of getting rid of fucking income tax. to begin with, like,
I mean, my grandparents might not have to like sell their mobile home again if you just let them keep their fucking money.
Yeah, they
They'll
actually
fine.
Man.
they actually had Trump. I guess just said something about that he'd be willing to look into abolishing the
so I've
Department
seen
of Education?
income
I have
tax.
that New York Times article
Oh,
pulled up
yeah.
for later.
I wonder.
But here's the thing with that. I haven't seen a single clip of him saying that.
Yeah, I haven't seen him saying
And
that.
if he said that in front of a camera, it would be fucking
It'd be
everywhere.
everywhere. Yeah.
The
Their
libertarians
evidence
would
was
cream
that he
themselves.
was their evidence was something about like how he's flirting with the idea behind closed doors and stuff like that.
Is it
Yeah,
Project
that's all hearsay.
2025 or
That
whatever?
doesn't mean anything. Doesn't
Is
mean
it in
anything.
20?
I know, but
Isn't
No,
it
it's not
Project?
Project
It's a great
2025?
LARP, but until you actually get him on
No.
camera saying that shit, it doesn't mean
Yeah.
anything.
Well, and so like the others. So okay, fractured.
Huh.
I
But
thought-
then
I
in
thought-
general, I'll say it doesn't mean shit because you made plenty of promises last time.
It would
too.
still have to get past Congress and everything to begin with.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
But
exactly.
it's really fun to fucking daydream about.
It sure is.
it is.
The fact that the president wants to, that's great.
I mean, one was assassinated for something similar.
We need a president that spreads the rhetoric that taxes are bad. Because rhetoric's so important.
I was actually watching a podcast before we all jumped in here, the Quite Frankly show,
Sounds familiar.
and he had some guy on, some scholarly dude, talking about how the word rhetoric actually isn't the way that they use it. Rhetoric is a word that is to like how someone presents themselves. That's their rhetoric.
That's what I always thought it meant. It's kind of like if you say a word if you use a word incorrectly, it's like someone's rhetoric. It's like their interpretation.
No. Well, maybe, but like it's rhetoric is more like the kind of attitude you have when you say something and the message you kind of portray.
Yeah.
Where they've made rhetoric like meaning it's automatically a negative message.
It's in the they mean zeitgeist, I guess. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You put the conversation out there and people talk
Individuals,
about it. Yeah.
Zeitgeist, I guess you could say.
listen, let's just keep
Technically,
pushing the
the literal
conversation.
definition is the art of speaking or writing effectively.
God damn it.
That
Who
was
the
you.
fuck did that?
That was
It was not me.
That was you.
It sounded like a fake one, actually. Like Dermy's
Professor
one on
Savage
his
isn't
soundboard.
here. If he was here, I'd believe you.
I think Dermy put it on his soundboard because he's trying to keep
No.
a straight face right now.
Oh, is he?
I
Like
don't know what
his
you're
lips are
talking
a little bit too tight when he's trying to hide something. And that's what it looks like to me right now. See? Yeah, just look at that face.
He's very focused.
Christ, what the fuck are
Been
you doing?
30 seconds. It should.
Why are you focusing in on my face?
Totally Dermy. He either put it on a soundboard or it's in his house.
So were you the one doing it this whole time, or was it in the fucking video or not?
Right?
I don't know
Dermy.
what you're talking about.
You're such
hate
a
you.
fucking liar.
You should
you
start.
so
You should
much.
play the video over and double check.
Fuck you. Like I'm gonna remember what second.
Right?
what
Like the
went off.
exact second that it happened.
No,
Rewatch
actually,
it on
wasn't.
your own, Static, and see if it's there.
That's what. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do.
You're gonna have to do
You
that.
guys need to stop it, okay? I don't know. I think Alex
Oh my
Jones
God.
was right about the whole frog gay shit. because white people used to be so strong, and you guys now are literally letting a word racism. The word racism is killing your whole generation. It is. You're scared to be a racist. You better be a racist, because if you're not, this is going to kill you off. Basically.
I'm just.
This is great.
So she said an entire generation is going to die off because they're not racist.
I mean, I don't have any faith in Gen Z winning a war. Just saying.
Well, hold on. Like, her math's wrong, but like in the direction she's talking about, she's right. There's a group of people who are willing to be racist, and another group of people who aren't, and they're just gonna take them over time. That's how, I don't know, social shit works. We're just gonna keep bullying you, and you're just gonna keep letting us. So we're just gonna keep doing it because that is what's happening.
What it will do is what it does is the anti-racist messaging is brainwashing people into thinking like this.
Yeah,
like this fucking guy here.
This
I don't know his name. He's a comedian of some sort. He's not a great comedian by any means. But
I know him. Yeah, I forgot his name.
Yeah, some of you guys might recognize him. I don't remember what show he's on or anything.
Doesn't he do cooking?
No.
No.
Steve, that might be racist.
I think he was on Mad TV, wasn't he?
About him. No,
He's like, he makes kimchi, right?
He's had a
Was he on
weird
Mad
like
TV
thing. No.
Yeah, no, I think he was on Mad TV because I think he did a skit with Triple H when he was on there where they're wrestling each other. And he's trying to get laid, and so he's
I'm just saying I'm not racist because I actually like stuck with like what
an Asian friend.
Like versus
I think
he looks like every other Asian.
I think she's right but wrong at the same time.
Yeah, he was on Mad TV.
Okay.
Yeah. She's right and wrong at the same time. I don't think it's the word racist that scares people. I think it's the image. Like if you're like, you see like the black dude, right, in the school, and he starts beating on something, everyone just stands around. The truth is, all those white dudes in the classes should beat the living shit out the fucker. Just beat the living crap out of the fucker. But they're too afraid to look like a bunch of white dudes beating the shit out of a black dude.
Well, no, when a black dude gets caught
stealing,
black dude gets caught stealing, you don't want to point it out because they're
because what happened is all the people in the sport should beat the shit out of him too. We should be beating the shit out of these people.
They are all just
they'll be afraid there'll be a group of white people beating the shit out of a black dude.
Yeah.
So it's the image of it.
You're right, man.
And it's the way that the media will present it if something like that were to happen.
Well, yeah I was gonna say, because now look at it, everybody's got a freaking phone on their camera on their phone. So yeah, I mean, all they have to do is get any of that footage, change the context, and whoops, there it is. That's why you especially got people that are afraid to do anything, because all it takes is that video footage to get into the hands of the journalist scum. That should all be in ditches. But
whoa.
In
Minecraft ditches, they're very squared.
Very squared. But no, and that's all it takes is just that footage to get out, and then the context completely changes. Even though you can get the proper full-length video, show us the context. It won't matter because you'll already have the media that has done its spin job.
Oh well, yeah. Like once the actual story comes out, no one cares. They just see the post.
And that's why, you got especially people that are scared to do anything. There will probably become a boiling point where people will stop giving a shit, and they'll start doing something. It's not gonna be good, but it's
so that's an interesting idea. A boiling point where I think you're gonna have people who stop giving a shit, which I mean we're already reaching that, but we're also the other half of the people are going to lose their fucking mind because they're not going to be able to keep up that kind of energy to live what essentially becomes like a double lifestyle where you have to like live in secret.
There's no energy around this election, dude. It's just Trump supporters and people who like have turned their minds about Trump are just like, hey, this is cool. Like he's back. You know what I mean? Like no one cares about Kamala.
This is kind of a result of the Civil Rights Act.
Okay.
Because it forced people to have to go into hiding. Like, you can't discriminate based off of these things. So the consumer now doesn't know what business does and doesn't discriminate. It kind of bleeds over into the people and how they interact as well, because it essentially became law. Like that, I don't know if you've ever listened to Ripa talk about.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
100% agree, dude. Like,
so
shops should totally discriminate. They should be allowed to. And
Right. So you know who you're giving the money to, and you can therefore discriminate against them as you please. Not like discriminate how it's been portrayed so negatively now. Like,
yeah,
just be discriminatory in your choices.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that I agree with you what you're saying. I see what you're saying, but I have a question.
Mhm.
I was like, I don't know, 7, 8 years old or something when I heard of the Ku Klux Klan for the first time, right?
Mhm.
And I asked my mom about that. And she's like, it's nothing to be afraid of. They're just a bunch of idiots.
Mhm.
When did that change? When did
Exactly.
making fun of them change? Because that's a huge step after the civil rights movement, where the racists went into hiding, as you said. I completely agree,
Dude. I saw the KKK when I was watching a Chappelle show, and I asked my mom, like, what is that? And she's like, it's literally just a group of idiots, like just like your parents told you. But if she like sat down and was like, they are bad people that do X, Y, and Z, and just scared the shit out of me as a kid, I wonder how I would be right now. Instead of just saying, they're a bunch of idiots, don't worry, they're retarded.
Fucking old.
I remember watching, I don't know what movie it
Right,
is,
he
but
just
it's about
learned
a-
about the Ku Klux Klan watching the Chappelle show. Static
Right,
was,
my
already
mom
like,
wa- my
Static,
mom watched the Dave
Static was
Chappelle
out
show
of
with me
high
when I was,
school,
like,
fucking
8.
on his 3rd year of college and shit. He's learning
Listen,
about the
I-
KKK. Like,
I learned about the KKK back when I was a little kid. My parents were watching some movie about like a college marching band filled with black people, and all of a sudden a cross gets lit on fire, and the like lead guy's house. I don't even know what movie it fucking was. And I was like, who the fuck did that? Why are there ghosts here? My parents are like, they're retards, honey.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
it's all
They're
Derby's
retards.
backyard.
I thought you learned
they're just
when you
retards.
got your license and they asked you what party you wanted to join, and it's like they already scratched out for you.
No, I was always like, why are people scared of these spooky ghosts? Like, why are they scared? It's obviously fit people in like outfits. Why are you scared of the ghosts? And my parents are like, no, honey, they're retards.
Yeah, I was
If
like,
Dermy knew
they
at a
need to
young
go to
age
Arkham.
what he
That's
wanted
what
to
I
do with
thought.
his future.
They need to go to Arkham Asylum.
I was like, oh,
Real
they're
quick,
dumb-dumb.
Kel,
Okay.
I saw your $5.
Five.
I think you and I have a very similar Twitter algo. He sent me a video that we will watch shortly after this one that I think kind of shows off the brainwashing of the anti-racist rhetoric.
I
Back
mean,
to
I'm getting confused.
back to the Kimchi.
Back to
the kimchi
Robbie.
chef. Yeah, Robbie. His name's Robbie or something, isn't it?
and he's
Bobby
I
Lee.
had to look
Bobby.
it up.
Damn it. That's
Robbie
his
Lee,
fucking name.
Robbie, Bobby, whatever. He's a complete liar, and he grifted his way to the top.
Watch this. This is so fucking good.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Societies like Koreans, when they might have a god complex,
Oh,
but
I
they don't have a
fucking love this
history of
clip.
oppressing another group of people.
Each other, right?
Are you out of your mind?
What the?
What do you mean?
You don't think Asians they didn't oppress?
Koreans didn't have slaves.
Oh my God.
We didn't fly.
Did
not
Koreans
fly.
have slaves?
Korea had the longest unbroken chain of slavery of any society in history.
I will respect him because he never doubles down on that shit. He's just a fucking weasel.
He's just an idiot.
He's just an idiot.
He's an idiot
dude.
that lies all the time.
He's
but
so funny.
Well, that's 100% him just getting proven wrong. I
Fucking
love
owned.
it. Jesus.
And he could. I like that he was laughing about it.
Yeah, he's just going, oh shit.
I'm just like, Korea doesn't have a history of oppression.
What?
North Korea? Anybody?
Anybody?
Yeah. But
I like
this is what the anti-racist fucking messaging does: is it creates people who have done no wrong. People there are kids in Generation Z, like Steve's been saying, how he doesn't trust them at all, that think black people have never done anything wrong and have only been slaves.
Because we're not taught the whole thing. It's just like some people they sit there and act like Indians. They literally they were peaceful people that whatever painted with the color of the wind and shit, and never did a bad thing their whole life. They don't realize they had slavery. They killed each other. They freaking raped. They pillaged. They did all that shit way before we ever fucking landed on this fucking continent.
They were really good at that human sacrifice.
You're a racist. I didn't know that about you, Devil.
They also had a really good idea.
I don't hide it. I mean,
to make fireplaces.
You do know we get the word cannibal because of Christopher Columbus and the first two tribes that he met. One of them was called like the cannibals.
Yeah. Oh, that's a perfect example. Everyone who pisses about fucking Christopher Columbus. The fact is, they landed there. They met a tribe that was peaceful and they really liked. They found out that they had been being killed for hundreds of years by another tribe that were cannibals that freaking like literally just kidnapped their people, ate them and killed them, raped them, all that shit. Fucking decided to help these innocent tribe out by killing the other tribe, and that's their evil.
That's the evil that they did.
Yeah.
We learned about cannibalism from the Native Americans.
And they managed to create germ warfare.
Yeah. But before they even understood germs. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, like when you talk about the Gen Z people,
way ahead of his time.
Yeah. He was so far ahead.
Listen, for the most part, the Native Americans were savages that enslaved people, ate people, and they weren't really a threat to us until the French came over here and decided to give them fire, water, and boom boom sticks.
How dare
That's
they?
the reality.
Yeah.
Some might say they were never really much of a threat because of certain technological advancements.
Yeah.
Well, once they got fire, water, and boom boom sticks, they became more of a threat, and then we didn't eradicate them. See, we're good people. We gave them land.
They evolved and they created casinos.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I started working for him. I started working for him, so I mean, yeah.
Exactly. See, they're good
true.
now. We're better off.
They're actually privileged because they were actually allowed to own. They're still allowed to actually own their land. There are actual native reserves in Washington where they're allowed to fucking own land and not pay taxes.
I think
privilege.
hold on. The tribe still taxes them.
Here's the thing. Yeah,
we have tribal laws. We're not allowed to try them the way they are because of tribal law.
Here's the thing.
If they get busted on tribal land,
there's a lot of laws that they don't have to actually obey with. If let's say you get there's laws like if you get pulled over by the tribal police and they freaking like literally take advantage of their thing, take your money, all that shit, it doesn't matter because the laws outside of that can't really do anything about it. You're up to the tribal land law. It's really weird.
Yeah, they also have cheaper cigarettes.
They do. We sell them.
Well, and they have all the casinos.
Outside of my casino.
Oh my god.
So if you are on the res in Montana, you know how you can drive like 5 miles over the speed limit, at least in the western states, and be fine. Yeah. If you're not from the res and there is a res cop, you will get pulled over for like 2 to 3 miles over.
Racism.
We sell cigarettes.
They get it better than us.
Rashad, I want to be a minority. What the fuck?
At our casino, there's literally a makeshift. They took a couple, I think, trailers and built like this store. You can buy cigarettes there. They're so much cheaper. I don't like the quality, like at least the smell. I don't smoke anymore, but the smell, I go.
They're like stale.
But they sell them.
No, Jeremy.
I just don't. Jeremy, whoa, buddy. Anyway, but we sell the cigarettes. But not only that, they can sell gas without paying the gas taxes that California has.
Oh my god.
There's a gas station that the tribe runs that I go to. Why? Because it's so much fucking cheaper to get gas there than anywhere else.
So the gas stations on the res here are all the same price, if not more. Because the gas stations on the res are like on the way out of town. So it's like your last stop before you might actually fucking run out of gas.
Stop them, they're price gouging.
That's
stop them.
Her reply to that
Stop the
would
Native
be
Americans.
Stop them.
that we need to be unburdened from
By what has been.
her bullshit.
I'm probably gonna get fired for this whole conversation. I'm just saying this.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get
might be on the
canceled
show
for
next
saying
week.
the res.
I don't think.
Girl,
I don't think
you're
there's
talking
anything
about
wrong
calling
calling
it
it
I'm
the
not going
res.
to cancel or fire either of you for calling
White
them
people have a
savage
problem
creepers.
with it being called the res.
Oh,
They're fucking white. Who gives a fuck
No,
about
that's
them?
not. That's I wasn't saying by actual natives.
Yep.
Piss on their face. I don't care.
Same with the Redskins. Bring the Redskins back.
Yes, I don't call them the fucking Commanders.
That's
that
so
white
weird.
ass
Stupid
name.
name. I actually liked the Washington football team. I liked that name. They were just called the
I hate
football
it, just
team.
like I hate the Utah Hockey Club.
Oh, it's gay.
You know,
Chiefs all the
hate
way.
it
We're
right now.
never changing our name.
Cleveland
Fuck you all.
Guardians.
the thing I hate about that
No,
is
it's the
that
Cleveland Indians. It will never
when
be
they
the
do
Guardians.
that, it erases representation that they supposedly want.
And replaces
because
it
the
with
Vikings get their
whiteness.
representation.
It's
Oh,
the
it's just
same
like
thing.
Aunt Jemima and shit.
Yeah,
Listen.
Aunt Jemima, Uncle
Well, no,
Ben.
it's
They
Thin
essentially
Lakes.
erased every
Buttersworth
single black
stayed.
representation in
No.
like food products and stuff. You still have Gordon's Fisherman. You still have all these other
We
characters.
forced
So
them
it's like
off their land.
Think of
twice.
Land of Lakes.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't even know
Land
Miss
of Lakes.
Butterworth.
Where
I
they
didn't
got
know Miss
rid of the
Butterworth
native
was white.
Just Lake.
Oh my god, okay. We've had this conversation, I'm pretty sure, on this channel before.
have we?
More than likely, yes.
So, Kel shared a video that shows us why the batteries never get changed.
Wait.
Oh fuck! I saw this. Gal's gonna fucking.
Oh, okay.
I don't need a spider in my life right now, so if that's what this is, I'm out.
This looks like a spider video.
Yeah. Turn off your camera.
He's just changing the battery to a smoke detector.
I'm
Calm
not
down.
watching it. If it's multiple, I'm out. I will leave.
No, what is this? This is
If
not.
there are multiple
He
fucking.
just
Go
needs
wait
to
for a
change the
minute. Go
battery.
wait for a minute. I'm
This is how
telling
you
you.
change the battery
Telling
on your smoke detector. That's how I change the battery. They have to put them in a cage because you don't want them to get away.
She's gonna get one of those lift cranes for her brother to change this shit now because of you.
I'm not.
What the fuck is that
with
thing?
this.
Oh, you'll see it.
Oh.
No, that's a hell fucking
Nice.
no. Oh, that okay. No.
Nice.
And that wasn't the only one.
Well, now we're gonna have to hear that fucking
you wanna
beep
know
every
something?
day now.
You want to know something? Fire is the correct response.
I agree.
Fire on
I
the
agree.
fire.
I am not a fan of the spiders.
Kill it with fire.
I'm not- I don't hate
She's
the
gonna get
spiders.
she's gonna get a stool from her kitchen, put her brother on
What's up,
wheelchair
Jay?
on the stool, and make him change it.
Yeah, she's gonna give. No, she's gonna give
Oh, I
fucking
already
like a
made him.
lift.
They already
They're cranking it up.
Okay, hold
He
on.
can reach
Poor
them.
Michael up
He's
there.
the one that kills them.
Gal already said that
Well-
that the chirping will stop. She's already.
Have y'all heard? Okay, I can't ask that question because of the stupid video and Dermy, but
Oh my
see,
god!
I saw you move, Dermy. That was fucking you, you little bitch. I was watching you the entire time because I knew this one was me.
What is the lore behind this fucking chirping?
You never heard annoying a fucking fire chirp annoy you?
Like, yeah, but I didn't know that's what it was supposed to be. I thought there was something else to it. You guys, that's why there's a
Black
chirp.
You never
People
played
can't hear
Call
the
of
chirp.
Yeah. You never played
Dermy
Call
is
of
a bitch.
Duty?
That is all.
No, you were chirping last week, and I wasn't here, so. And to be honest,
So
I got
you
the chirp
admit
on this
that
stream.
It was fucking you and your stupid goddamn soundboard because you want to copy Prof.
Yeah.
No, I
some off
more
energy
did it because I
tonight.
wanted to bother you.
I should have known Prof was the one who
Can we
started it.
just all agree to call Prof savage because Prof's not a fucking word.
I know. I always
No,
call
we're calling him
savage.
Prof because fuck him. That's why.
You
No,
all started
he's
calling him Prof,
he's
and I
not
started
a
doing it.
prophet, dude.
You realize that static is your name, therefore it's capitalized. The name doesn't necessarily have to be a word.
Poof.
Wormy's not a word.
That's proof.
Dermy's
That's
not a
to her
word. Why
point.
would you go with
Descriptor for his
Wormy, you
penis.
fucking tard?
I think
Well,
Wormy's
because Dermy
more
is
of a
just
word.
my name with a Y.
But that's to her point. Prof,
It's the shortened version of.
I
his-
know, of professor or
Professor.
prophet, like my brother wisely pointed out.
Oh yes. Prophet.
And he's a
Steve.
retarded No, I almost said a word there. We're not 2 hours in.
Let me wipe your feet, my
Anyways,
lord. Tell me of the promised land.
Prof just sounds weird to my ears. Okay, that's
I hate it. Y'all started saying it, so I started saying. I say.
I
Savage.
never said it
I'm the
until
one
just
that
now.
made that.
I'm
a
talking
thing.
about everyone else.
I was constantly calling him
always.
that.
I know.
Well, I just call him Prof because it's the first.
Well, just
No,
because
it's
I
Savage.
call Selena Cell, so
That's fine.
We call Gal.
I
that's
call
an
her pal.
acronym. That's completely separate from this conversation.
We could call her Grief.
Green.
Grief?
I think I've
Green.
green.
No.
Just put at
People
the
call
end.
me green as
why?
well.
Why you gotta shorten the? Okay.
You're
We
too
could call
lazy
her
to say the
liberal.
N. It's not the N word.
That's true.
I don't want to. I'm just too lazy. That's why.
I call her green all the time.
I'm gonna start calling static devil de, shaw for shock.
You can't even say stat.
Stop.
No,
don't call me Statamari. Stoudemire.
That sounds too much like dad, and if
I'm
you
just gonna
call
call
me
you
dad, I'm
Stab.
kicking your ass for me.
We can call fractured frack.
That's a good one.
That
I'm
actually-
all for
I like
frack.
Fricka-frack.
Support all frack.
And Steve's boomer.
You don't even have to shorten. Just use filter. That's why it's tough.
I was just gonna
Steve
call
is
him
already.
fucker.
Yeah.
So-
That works too.
Fucker.
No, props to fucker. Okay, props to goddamn fucker. I'm never gonna let go of Saturday. Fuck that douchebag.
I can't wait to play that again. That was
fun.
I can't.
I'm
either.
not playing
Fuck
it in
that
silence,
fucking-
so fuck all of you bitches.
Wait, what do
we
you
need
mean?
to
That's
fix your shit. I don't know what the hell's
that's-
wrong with your Discord.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I know what
No,
the
she-
problem
she-
was. It was so you know how in Party Animals my controller was not working all the time.
Oh no, I was busy during Party Animals.
Oh, well,
I
my
remember.
brother brought out his controller, except it's
Mhm.
also a controller that you can plug headphones into.
Uh-huh.
So my computer
so
was
it's
picking
picking
up
up-
on that. Yeah, disabled it.
Oh,
But
okay.
y'all decided to start the fucking game and make me waste my time because you arbitrarily decided that we were gonna mute ourselves for some stupid fucking
That's
reason.
how you
No,
play the game.
there is more than one way to play the fucking
No,
game.
that's how you play the
Not-
game.
No, it's fucking not. I swear to
Yes,
God.
it is.
Chuck,
I've
I
never
cannot
seen-
argue with you. I don't give
No.
a shit how stubborn you are.
You are the
not
only one
right in
saying this.
There are multiple different ways you can play any fucking game. So
No.
don't tell me that there's one
No,
arbitrary
but there's a
rule,
better way.
because I
That's
played
the
the fucking
better
game
way.
twice before Saturday, and it was with Alf and fucking ask him. So don't fucking argue with me on this. It's a fucking video game where you can play with multiple fucking people. So don't tell me there's only one play to play a fucking game.
Wrong. You're wrong.
Oh,
Fractured's gone missing.
yeah. Steve the Diver or whatever it's called.
Not
Dave the
fucking
Diver. I can't
arguing with
remember.
me.
Listen,
Please stop
Great
fighting.
game.
Can't we all just get along?
Oh, hold on. I
You're
want to know
just
this.
wrong.
I want to know this. Did you freaking fix the damn how far you can see on the screen?
What do you mean? No,
Because
that's
Alf keeps not doing that, and it's the most annoyingly stupid
No, it's
thing. If
aesthetic.
you're gonna
Me.
stream it, you got to fix that crap.
It's a difficulty.
What?
It's a difficulty scale.
For Among Us?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
yes,
basically,
you're not
you could
supposed
choose.
to-
You could choose how far you see each other, like how
Yes.
far the shadows are.
Yeah, you
So,
can
like, when
see
you're
how many
coming down the
spaces
screen
from
or-
you is visible because when every time Alf does it, he has that full blown, so you can literally see in the corner when somebody kills someone. Well, that kind of takes the
Oh,
fun out of it.
I agree.
So you adjust
I
the
just said
sight
it.
so that the killer
yeah.
can see farther than the victims.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
It
never
makes
been a
so
problem
much
when
better.
we've done it on Alf's though.
Oh, that would bother
Yes, it
me.
has.
No,
Like,
I
it-
stopped watching because I was
that
like,
would
"Oh
bother
god, this
me.
is stupid," and
That
I
would
turned it
bother
off.
me.
Okay, fucking whatever. I'm not gonna
That would
fucking
bother
argue
me.
this
I
point.
didn't know you could.
It has
adjust
not
the-
been
the-
a fucking problem for us to
my
find out
God.
who the
Oh my
goddamn
Oh my god.
imposter is. So if you guys don't want to fucking watch this
Prof's
fucking-
kids would have fucking exposed it the entire time.
They kept
Nah, I
ratting
wouldn't
them out.
play
I
those
literally
rules.
have no idea what you're talking about. His kids were what, watching?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
No, they
his kids
kept
were like
saying-
sitting on his lap.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. People were trickling in and you didn't go over the rules before you started the fucking game?
No,
We
no,
yelled at him.
Interesting. No, the fuck you didn't. You want to know what happened when I came in? Hey, Gal, we can't hear you. Let's start anyway, even though you still can't fucking hear Gal.
That is fucked. I agree.
I agree with that.
And then
I thought you would come
we
back.
start fucking playing, and y'all tell me that it didn't fucking matter that my audio didn't work because you wanted to play by yourselves. I'm not going to play a multiplayer game and not talk to people.
I agree.
Chat
I 100% agree with that. I'm just saying, if you're the whole point of a streaming game is not to entertain you as much as it's to entertain your audience. And it's not entertaining for the audience if they see who the killer is after 10 seconds.
I have an argument to
Your
make
point,
about
yes, Devil.
doing
I can
the
understand what you're saying there. Sorry,
So
Static. Go.
after a round, the mics got turned back on, and the reason why we shut off the mics is because of issues of we're like fractured. Almost sold me out. One game.
So
he actually
because
did.
he
Hardcore did.
How we play it on Alf's streams is if someone kills you, you mute yourself immediately.
Yeah, that's how you should be. Yeah, I 100% agree on that.
Right.
And then it's not a fucking problem.
That's how Galf plays the game, not us.
And
Don't say not us. Am I not part of us, Dermy?
Dude, the same problems I was giving Alf shit for because it makes it unfun for the audience. The same thing I'm saying to you, dude. She's 100% right. If you have them mute up and you tell them not to yell the name out. If Dermy starts chasing you and you're all okay, he's the killer. You shouldn't run around going, Dermy did it, Dermy doing it. You know, like you got these things are to make it entertaining for the people watching you too, dude.
You can get in people's head by talking shit to each other the entire time, because literally the week before, that's how we played it, and it was a fucking fun ass time. And chat doesn't just have to sit there and watch someone talking to themselves because they're the only ones that can hear it.
You do know
you can
that
just hear
talking to
Adam
yourself is part of streaming.
Yeah, I like talking to my cat during the quiet times.
Not when I'm playing a multiplayer fucking game.
She's bringing some valid points.
She is.
I don't play a multiplayer game to sit there in silence and talk to my fucking self, Dermy.
People don't watch a multiplayer game to hear one person's voice.
And that's the other part of it.
All right. This is all kind of
Wait,
behind the
what?
scenes fucking baseball shit.
Steve, have you not played Monopoly?
Let's watch some white women be awesome.
Awesome. Well, that's for new.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cal.
It's gonna hit her in the face.
Is that Bush Light?
Oh,
Let's
no.
go. Holy shit, that was hot.
Okay.
I'm marrying this lady.
Nice.
Oh my god, it was so bad.
It was Bush Light.
It was
Bush Light.
We'll get you a nose job. I'll marry you.
They're great role models for the little sister or whatever in the background.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh,
in
there.
the background.
I know what I'm gonna do when I get 5 years older.
I want to know who thought of that. Yeah, I'm gonna bounce this beer can off the ball into the freaking beer bong, and you're gonna pound it.
A time before social media. Even
Coming from the guy that used to down fucking 2-story beer bongs.
I would have never thought of like bouncing a beer into it.
That's cool. I want to do it with a 40-ounce bottle one.
It's like a drunken version of Dude Perfect or whatever those guys
Yeah.
are.
So actually, I don't know.
Slut
I don't know if
perfect.
you can. I don't know if you could beer bong 40 ounces. What did we decide? Like the max you could beer bong was maybe 36 ounces.
Well, I mean,
because
if you
otherwise
don't
you just
catch
gonna
it-
puke it all up.
Well, if you don't catch it, it breaks. That's what makes it funny.
Something we have to figure out, Vegas.
Let's do it.
Exactly how much can you beer bong before throwing up automatically?
Modelo, please.
About 6 beers because
isn't that
the sixth
dangerous?
one's just foam.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's
There's
true,
so much
too.
stuff
Foam
that
kill
we
you.
kind of like promote that is in fact dangerous. So I don't know.
Isn't like beer bongs and like drinking too much beer really fast to see until you throw up actually kind of dangerous due to blood
Well,
alcohol
they say if
poisoning
you
and-
pour the beer out of the can, the bubbles will expand
No, I'm
outside the can, and you won't.
I'm talking about stuff that frat houses used to get in trouble for.
Oh,
How
like
much, all that intoxication and then people
You-
dying. 'cause they're
and
too-
then you don't remember that. Yeah.
Static has straight fucking done a 6 beer bong out of a 2nd-story window down to the 1st floor. Like
Nice.
I built it.
You look like you don't remember that,
Nice.
Static.
Oh no, I remember. I remember because I did it several times.
Yeah. And the 6th beer was all foam. Like you couldn't take it. Like you would just puke up foam.
Yeah, I think I decided 3 beers per beer bong was like my max. As
At
far
the
as being
end-
able to also like keep it all inside of my body.
I could just see at the end like freaking Static becoming Frank the Tank. He's running down the street, but
No, there was a
But
crazy
that's-
Asian fight night though.
Jesus Fucking Christ.
So I've got
Listen,
one
for
more
one
clip.
white chick, and the next thing you know, you get a buttload of likes. Motherfucker.
Wait, I've got one more clip of another white woman dropping some facts this time.
All right.
Before we
Listen,
get
I openly
into the
sent for
tinfoil
Panic
hat shit I brought.
Oh.
I swear to God, if you black pill, I'm gonna hurt you. I'm taking
So-
my shirt off.
Might not have time for the
no,
black
don't.
pilling because we
Red
still have to
pill.
talk about magical wards around President Trump.
What?
You didn't.
Tell-
Oh,
Okay,
hello,
tell me
honey.
more,
You look
yeah.
you look nice.
Tell me more.
So yes, let's
I'm
see what she
immediately
has to say.
interested.
This is
Did you know? The word politics comes from poly meaning many and fix meaning blood-sucking parasite.
I love her.
Did you?
I love her.
I you know what? Marriage material.
I'd tap
Uh-oh.
Ariel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Same.
Oh,
I would 100% want to see what her patties are like.
Patties.
Uh-oh.
She kind of looked like Wendy.
Oh, Wendy.
Melee K's trying to start
I'm
another
ready
war.
to see her Dave's hot and
What'd
juicy.
she do? Oh,
She put out
the
that-
Lord of the
yeah, sure. Lord of the Rings or Star Wars. I wonder.
Lord of the Rings is
what?
winning
No.
like by a
Wait,
mile.
where is this?
on Twitter somewhere.
Yeah, she an hour ago she put out what is the better trilogy? Star
Don't
Wars
worry.
4 to 6, or Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings is winning 67%. It's all good.
That's
Lord
not
of the
even
Rings.
a like battle.
I know.
Yeah, it's weird.
But it's something
67's
that could
too
start a
low.
war, is what I'm saying.
What
it
about
doesn't matter
what
your
about the
opinion. It
crush?
matters if people get pissed about it.
Crush them. It's over.
We must crush them.
That oatmeal
This is
cookie was a
futile.
fucking. That shit started an online war.
I've been waiting for the next war. I'm seeing her.
So now
dropping
I
at
have
the
a
mouth.
white woman being a complete retard.
Dude, I got the war, dude. It's
balance.
Mayo or Miracle Whip. That's
Oh
What?
no, dude.
It depends on what you're using
Yeah,
it with.
broccoli, Miracle Whip. Everything else, man.
you
Yeah, it
use
depends on
Miracle
what you're
Whip,
eating.
you deserve to die
Like,
in Minecraft.
It depends on what you're eating, to be honest.
It's too
no,
sweet. It's
Miracle
gross.
Whips. Yeah, and then the nasty.
There's nothing more American than eating Miracle Whip, dude.
I like it with bologna.
So
On bologna
gross.
sandwiches is good.
I don't like bologna
Who
either.
still eats bologna?
I've never had it.
Depends-
Every
I
once in a
again,
while, I
it
get
depends on
craving
what
for
you're
it.
eating.
Wait, Chuck, did you
me.
just say you've never had bologna?
Nope.
I thought you were poor.
He
Yeah.
probably doesn't understand that it's pronounced Bologna.
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 Spelled shock. Don't listen to Steve.
No, Steve's right. It's Bologna.
No, that's how it's spelled, not pronounced.
Bologna.
Not according to the
Exactly.
song.
Well, I haven't had
ham
bologna, but I've
sandwiches.
had Bologna.
Just ham or peanut butter. That's why I hate peanut butter. 'Cause it's poor people food.
You don't
tried
like
peanut
ham. You
butter
don't like
cookie
peanut butter. You
sandwiches
don't.
Wait,
have
I love
bologna.
Yeah,
ham.
you hate
Love
peanut
ham.
butter.
Did you just say you hate
Oh.
peanut butter because it's poor people food?
Yes.
Have you tried it with dill pickles yet?
I need.
Well, that's what
Oh,
that's what
I've
they
had-
get you in jail.
Okay,
That's how you
I've
know
had
poor
so
people-
much peanut butter
What is
sandwiches
wrong
because I'm
with
broke.
you?
I'm done. I can't anymore.
Where'd Fractured go?
Did I
he
gross
heard
him
what
out?
she said and left.
I gotta try it.
Peanut butter and freaking
Okay.
pickles.
Bro,
I will bash it
Chuck,
once I
why don't
try
you
it. but I
why
gotta
don't you
it.
try the OG poor people food, dude? Like why like you should be like overeating ramen noodles.
Yeah, I do. Ramen noodles, chicken and rice. Like that's pretty much what I eat all the time. It's sad.
Bro, like how are you not sick of that?
I just want to make a
don't
fucking
know.
poor person casserole and watch you guys try to choke it down.
Oh, tuna noodles,
like just for the fuck of it.
cream
Like,
of mushroom, egg
seriously.
noodles, peas. Yeah,
I'm
that's-
pretty-
I'll put
sure it's
ramen in it,
Waffles?
peanut butter, freaking
what?
Like I no, I'm talking about just making like some nasty ass casserole that has every fucking poor
Oh.
person
Isn't it
food in
is,
it,
isn't
and
it
make
called
you guys eat it for content. I'm just
I
saying.
thought I
isn't
like
that called
spam.
shepherd's pie?
No.
Like a
never
bunch of
eat
shit
that.
called in
Shepherd's
there.
pie is amazing. Shut the fuck up.
Like tuna, cream of mushroom, egg noodles, and
I hate
ruffles on top, and you bake it. It's bomb.
Tuna's disgusting. Well,
Yeah.
canned tuna.
Tuna is disgusting.
I hate
Spam's
tuna and
disgusting.
sushi,
But
that's
bologna's
Spam's
good.
good.
Not-
Have
Oh, spam would
masubi.
have to go in it. Spam would have to.
Canned tuna is fine if you make it with mayo.
Yeah, with stuff.
Tuna salad.
Yeah, or like
I don't like canned
And
tuna
pickles.
because it has the little bones in it. I hate that shit.
The fuck?
Yeah,
What?
like if you
You
eat
mean
canned
fresh tuna?
That's fresh.
Canned
Like no,
tuna doesn't have
the
bones
packet
in it?
tuna, I don't think it, but the can. I remember this from when I was a kid. I stopped eating because of it. You'd have these little freaking shards of like where it would crunch, and I don't know if it was
where
bone. I don't know what it was, but it was shit.
you're getting your tuna from. That's
It was
not
a
from the
fucking
Asia
new brand. It was like
market?
Bumblebee or some shit.
Devil
Well-
had the poorest people. Poor people.
You didn't even have
No,
Star
it was
Cursed. You
fucking
had the
tuna.
non-brand
It was legitimate
tuna.
fucking can you found every fucking store, and I ate it and went, oh, what the fuck just crunched? And then I got another one. I was like, fuck this shit. Never ate tuna again.
Bad can. That was faulty. Because that
No,
is not a thing.
no, I didn't.
Somebody did not do
You
the
did,
quality
because
test.
I've eaten
No.
tuna my entire life, and that has never happened to me. So
Maybe you just lost filling in your mouth because of how much meat's been in it.
no.
Wow.
Who's Joji?
Gigi.
Pretty sure Gigi already did this content. That says Joji.
Sounds hot.
It says Joji.
Yeah, I don't know who
I don't know who Joji is.
So, do you guys know what dowsing rods are?
No.
Yes.
Oh, you mean like finding
Yeah, you
water?
sit there, find water with them.
That's what this woman has in her hands.
Oh.
Hey, dowsing is cool.
Do you want to see what she does with them?
She dows her vagina.
Eat a giant
No.
bag of dicks, Michael.
That would make
Wait,
it
what did
more
Michael
interesting.
say?
Fucking
Hey, Michael is
We
trying to bring
must-
up old trauma that we're trying to get past right now for the rest of the show.
We're not deal. Resef will probably bring up tomorrow night just enough. Please, please. I'll let Adam and you guys fight about tomorrow.
You could giggle all you want, Michael. It's stupid.
What? What? I couldn't hear shit.
It's really fucking quiet.
All
but
right, I'll shut up.
so yeah. So here she asked these things a bunch of questions, and it gets weird.
God damn it! Is that
Kamala Harris win the 2024 presidential election?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Bitch, you're dumb.
So when they close, that means yes, and when they go open, that means no.
It was already open.
What? Her legs or
So-
the dowsing
So
rod?
so after she asks these questions, she like cleanses herself and like centers herself back again. I don't know.
This is
She's
the
saving
witch shit
America.
bullshit that I'm talking about.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
a
we're
witch,
getting to
she's
that.
retarded.
Will
She's
she serve
saving
her
America.
entire 4-year term?
So she just asked if she'll serve an entire 4-year term.
No. Interesting. Thank you.
Bitch,
You're
you
a
a dumb
retard.
hoe.
Are you married?
Do you have a husband?
Donald Trump
That's a
will
no.
Become the acting president in the next 4 years.
No, she doesn't. And
Oh, fuck off. He's gonna do an insurrection. That's what she's saying.
no.
Wait.
Interesting. Thank you.
Oh, he says no.
God, you're fucking defective.
Woman, you need to get laid.
No, the world doesn't need that.
She's married.
Well,
There's a reason.
obviously
Yeah, that
she's
still
not
can
getting
stand.
dick.
I mean,
No, she needs to get
if-
laid. Yeah.
if I was married to that
Married
girl,
to
I'd
a
be
white
looking
dude
somewhere
from
else. To be honest,
He hangs out at the
Or is
bar
she
way
just a
too much.
woman that
with
wears a lot of
Steve.
rings?
Based on the size of that ring, he's broke.
Damn. Yeah, it
Will
looks like they
Kamala's
live in a...
vice president
It's probably why
win
she's a
the presidency
weirdo.
within the next 4 years? No.
So she just
You know-
asked if Walls will become president.
this
the
is
next 4
honest
years.
to God truth. Sometimes when guys marry girls, they keep them like somewhat sane. Like, have you guys ever heard of? Well, obviously you've heard of her. Winchester, right? You guys have heard of Winchesters and the Winchester
Yeah.
Mystery House and stuff. Well,
Oh,
that
so-
chick, Sarah Winchester, she's the one who built it. She
Yeah, it's
was
in
crazy.
California.
Yeah. She
filled with
freaking was
ghosts.
crazy before she got married. She got married and her husband essentially put her in line. And and so she
Right.
actually held on to all that crazy till he died, and then that's when she did all the crazy shit, like build that house
no.
and shit. So sometimes husbands have to keep
Yeah,
the
it was filled
crazy
with
in their
ghosts.
wives in check,
True.
Exactly, and just it's the same way
It's
that
called
wives make
fucking
sure that...
the crazy out.
Yeah.
You're saying it's possible.
Yes.
All right.
Well, aren't you married, Shock?
Actually, yeah, it is true.
Maybe that'll be a segment on that show.
Oh, and get off
the new show.
fucking pill,
It'll be
dude. Oh my god.
She had the crazy fucked out of her.
Well, is she on the pill? That's my next question. The pill fucks women up, dude.
It's not just
Yeah,
women. That shit gets into the water supply.
It gets
Yeah,
on my dick.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It makes the frogs gay.
There's a
and
reason
us
on
too.
me.
It makes the frogs gay and makes boys look more effeminate.
Oh no! It gave me my beautiful hair.
Will Kamala be replaced by another president in the next 4 years?
What is that question?
No.
Wait.
You're fucking
Wait,
retarded.
but none of this makes
God,
sense.
she's pissing me off.
No, Obama could swoop in. I believe Obama.
But
will
he would be
find
a
way.
president.
Will Kamala Harris be the last president?
Oh my god.
Interesting. Thank you.
No, it's really not.
The world's gonna end.
Look at what these metal
Yes,
rod things do.
Wait,
Look
just
at
Watch
wait,
as
that
I
means-
hold my hands different each time.
Better.
Better? Oh, it's neutral. Oh. Hesitant, yes.
The left
hold on.
one's a liberal.
The sad thing is, there's somebody out there that is fucking actually taking this shit seriously and now gonna fucking start leading their life thinking she's the last president of the United States.
She is. This woman is. She's gonna go and tell all her friends.
No, but she's crazy, obviously. But I'm saying there's other people out there that buy into other people's crazy to an extent that is ridiculous.
Patriarchy was a good idea.
Like if you're just crazy, okay.
she's
If
gonna
you're
go tell
taking
her-
other people's crazy, that's worse to me.
She's gonna go tell her other friend who has the
Secondhand
dowsing
crazy.
rods, and they're gonna ask the same questions, and they're gonna get the same damn results.
I don't think
Kill
it
the
works
19.
unless you put each rod in each different vagina, and then that's when it does it.
What did she ask?
There will be a new government in America in the next 4 years.
Communism.
Great day, guys.
That's not even the last question.
I think she's right.
Oh God.
Great day, guys.
Oh wait, we must have missed it. There was another.
A
there was
resurrection of the.
There was another one where she asked, "Will the new thing that replaced the president be better than the president or whatever?"
Yeah.
And he said yes. It's like,
So
sounds
God
like she's
Emperor
really
Trump?
wanting some like communism type shit. I don't know.
Exactly.
God Emperor Trump. We're finally doing it.
Oh,
Let's go,
shit,
Warhammer.
Put it on their head. Let's go.
All right.
We're-
Before we
wait,
get
wait, she
into
never-
casting
she
spells,
Baron Trump.
Oh
Baron
yeah,
Trump.
he's Baron Trump's.
yes, Baron Trump, the
He's a
time
good
traveler.
fighter. Yep.
Baron
Yes.
Trump will be our president. I believe
He's
it. I
all-knowing.
believe this. Well, he's the one that's helping lead his campaign right now.
I will take on many wives and spread the gospel of Baron Trump.
Yes, it is basically. Yeah, I will say
I-
I will 100% take on many wives to spread the
I
gospel of
hate
Baron.
astrology, dude. I hate that shit
So,
so much.
Fucking bitches. They're like, well, I need to figure out something.
They're
about my life.
witches.
Okay, what are the stars?
Stop
saying?
calling your harem of girly boys.
No,
frickin'
bro.
I
They're
have
they're witches.
harem.
Have
I
you
have
ever
another
sat
clip.
and read through every single one of the signs on any of those posts like that?
No.
Yes.
They're all,
You
they're all
should,
basic generic,
because-
and anything that you relate to
Yes.
is something you're going to snap.
Exactly.
But
I'm
hold
like,
on,
I'm
though.
a fucking Virgo, but there are 5 other of the sign descriptions. that are
Although
also-
Hold on. Every
although
woman who's
every time I read a Pisces, I do kind of.
But every time a woman asks me like what my sign is, and I say I don't believe in that shit, like stop, go away, and she's like, "Oh, you're Sagittarius," and I'm like, "What month is that?
Sagittarius?
Whatever.
I'm
what
not
month
even
is
going to
that?
correct him because it's all bullshit.
It's
Might as
stupid.
well
I don't
call
give a
it
fuck." And I'm like,
Sagittarius.
"Wait, what
I
month
don't-
is that?" And she's like, "You were born in December, huh?" And I'm like, "How the fuck do all of you know what month I was born? Because I told you to fuck off. How they're witches. There's no explanation. This has happened with 5 separate women. How do they know?"
Listen,
It's just like cold reading, dude. They're taking a chance. They get it wrong sometimes. They get it right sometimes. They just happen to get it right with you. It's called.
It's like I
It's
can
like
tell when
cold
Steve
reading
is
with
fucking
those.
pissed off and not interested.
The devil's hands are.
And I can tell when you're lying. So
I'm sorry, Steve won't put out for you, Dermy.
Oh, he would.
anymore.
So I actually have something that's
Watched you press the
that
button.
goes the next
I don't know
level
what you're talking
crazy past astrology.
You're retarded.
Have you guys ever seen the code in the world?
The, like,
Oh my
code
fucking
needs
god!
to be-
Are these the people that fucking start doing math and think that it means something?
No.
know-
You're talking about gematria.
That's the most
No.
Kansas thing I've ever heard.
These are people who stare into laser lines on the wall and they fucking say they can see the code in the matrix.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, that's
my God.
awesome. I want to try.
Listen, okay, I'm gonna say something. Okay, listen. When I was high on acid, I did a similar fucking thing. I looked directly into the light of a goddamn laser machine, and guess what? I saw a bunch of weird gears and shit, and I understood psychedelic and all the tie dye for a moment. Guess what? It's just because I was high on fucking acid.
I was
There's
saying,
no
it's interesting
reason
that you
in the
mentioned
world.
gears because that's what I saw when I was on shrooms and acid too.
I thought you were just listening to Joe Rogan.
Bro, last time I did shrooms, I thought popcorn ceiling was ants walking around on the ceiling.
Last time I did acid, I saw the headless horseman.
Also,
Uh,
don't look at a mirror when you're on a psychedelic, dude. It's fucking
that
bad
never
idea.
bothered me. That never bothered me. You're just a bitch.
I looked at a Playboy poster while I was on acid, and I could have swore it was Tom Selleck in a bikini on a boy's.
I wish it was Tom Selleck in a bikini.
It was weird. I saw
his
weird
mustache.
I wish Adam was here to hear that. All right, let's see what these people have to say.
We have to.
Holy I just saw something. Yeah. What the
Your corneas?
I feel it.
When I first saw the phenomenon, I was like, holy shit.
All these people use acid. I'm telling you.
Look at his eyes, dude.
They're paid actors.
The longer you stare into a light, you're going to start seeing stupid shit because it's reflecting your actual inner eye to your vision. So you're seeing the veins. Good job.
There's a catch. Hold on.
I hate them.
What is happening? I'm losing my mind. But then I showed other people, and things kept getting weirder.
Just for the record, I haven't told him anything. Okay, just tell me what you see.
Oh my God, come on.
I showed over 100 people, and
That dude's
I kept
fucking
asking
tripping.
myself, how are all of us seeing the same thing?
Oh my God, it's changing shapes right there.
The laser was revealing numbers
That
and
you're all
letters
retarded?
running in a
We
pattern.
know.
They're almost like this big here, and it looks like code.
It looked like
I'll
programming code.
I'll tell you this: if they're seeing what they think repeating patterns, the reason why they're seeing it is because have you guys ever looked at like one of the ceilings where it has the bubble stuff?
Yeah.
I don't know what that's called.
No,
Yeah, popcorn
popcorn.
ceiling. And you'll see like faces in it and stuff. It's because our animal brains, it's part of our kind of evolution. We see patterns and we see stuff, and our brain tries to fill in the in-betweens to make
Why
sense
we
of
see
it.
patterns in clouds and all that bullshit.
Exactly.
And then
That's
when you
what
do
they're
acid,
seeing.
those patterns are fucking multiplied, and you see them fucking moving.
Yeah.
Far out, dude.
It's just our evolution that it's stupid.
I'm
It's
telling
Do
just
you
all
understand?
these
too much in
people are
something.
high.
Do you understand how power works? Do you understand how a laser works? It fucking does waves, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Just
It's
wait,
like-
though. We haven't gotten to the end.
It's like the vibrations of the universe, man. And if we all just vibrate, we could probably bring about world peace, man. And
I kind of feel creeped off when
like-
Jeremy says vibrate.
Yeah, it sounds like he has
I'm
his
freaked out when
ready.
Jeremy says anything. Really.
listen, we're all vibrating.
Picture of you can translate it. Wow. You see that? Okay, so yeah, it's not stuck. No. It's not because of the light. No, it's on its own side.
Why do you have your head put on?
So if you looked, you were asking why he had the hat on because the light's not. According from what I've seen, not everyone has the light in his eyes, and he didn't want to have the light in his eyes. That's why I'm guessing he's wearing the hood, or it could be something else.
No, they're just fucking high.
This is why you should not legalize drugs.
I
He keeps
disagree.
the hood on to cover his aluminum foil hat.
That's a good
There you
argument, though.
There you go. It keeps it on snugger.
Ways through it. I can see through the wall. It's not like a hallucination. It has spatial awareness and permanence.
So now you have X-ray vision.
Whoa.
See through
For
the
centuries,
wall.
mankind has attempted to explore these
Whoa.
altered states, but we've never had a repeatable, testable phenomenon to observe
Oh my
until
god.
You all right, Frank?
These people are melting my goddamn brain.
I don't
Not
like
in a good,
it.
fun way. And like, oh my god, they're illuminating my brain. No, this is just fucking stupid.
No, this video
Listen,
and the
I'm
dowsing
waiting
rod
for the
pic,
punch.
all it's doing is making me lose hope that we can bring this back from the edge of where we are. if these are the other people we're dealing with, I mean,
I'm telling you, you mix Ian Crossland talk about graphene and goddamn crystals into the shit and how they all vibrate,
dude. So
I'm telling you, it's all the same thing. They're all fucking druggies.
Static sitting here laughing his ass off like he fucking knows the fucking punchline is coming and we're all gonna be pissed.
No, I think you're all funny.
Do you think this is Steve? Was this the thing that got you, sober? Was one day somebody showed you laser?
God, is that me?
Okay, y'all taking it too far. This drug thing ain't fun no more, and just walked away.
I'm just waiting for this dude to like knock them out and just take all their wallets and shit.
That would be brilliant.
Yeah, look at the laser. Bam!
Their head against the wall.
What are all these holes in your wall for? Just look at the laser, bro.
Look into the hole, bro.
Listen, bro, we're all vibrating on this like subatomic level, okay? And like we vibrate the same as the universe.
The universe is telling me, give me your social security
You can
number.
see through the laser into another dimension.
The claim is,
Please
if
steal
you
his wallet.
project a diffracted laser on the surface and you smoke DMT,
And there it is. There it is.
Fucker!
Oh
Wait, what did I miss?
I knew he
They
was
talked about
goddamn
smoking
drugs.
DMT to see the code.
The claim is if you project a diffracted laser on a surface and you smoke DMT.
Steve was fucking right. There's the punchline right there.
They all listen to Joe Rogan.
Static's over here like, God damn it, they're figuring out that they're all on drugs the whole time. They're figuring out, so I'm just gonna keep letting it go. It's like the drugs,
spotted
drugs,
the pupils, the fucking cartoon fucking pupils on that dude at the very beginning.
Yeah, dude.
Look like kitty cat.
you will see code running in surfaces. Yes, like in the Matrix.
So there are a few possibilities.
I was
One,
waiting for the Matrix.
I lost my mind.
Ah.
Which is the coolest.
So the possibilities is one, he lost his mind, which is the coolest.
Losing your mind ever in history.
The second option is
That'd be
that
fun.
This is the biggest discovery of humankind. If anybody ever asked themselves what it would be like to know you live in the Matrix for
What about the third option where you're just on drugs?
Well, here's
I don't
the thing.
know.
Like DMT is this weird psychedelic that people, it's so weird when you start looking into what people see when they're on DMT, and I'm just convinced that we shouldn't be playing with this shit because I don't think it's what you guys think it is. I think we're seeing something that is dark and supernatural, and we probably shouldn't be fucking playing around with this shit. So let's stop.
Yeah,
let's fucking journey into the unknown, bitches. Quit being
You
pussies.
know what? There's a movie about that. It's called Horizon's Edge.
I think I
Let's
say
not.
Frozen.
Don't be a pussy.
I'm into psychedelics, but like you gotta
Right,
like
right.
keep it. You gotta keep it chill. Like
Keep
don't
your
eat a
head.
whole fucking baggie. Like little bits here and there.
I'm convinced the machine elves are just demons.
Probably.
I don't know if I'm doing DMT in Vegas. Sorry.
Aw.
I'll try ayahuasca.
I'll have a little bit of shrooms or something, but that's about it.
I ain't
One,
fucking
how
doing
would you
a
get
goddamn
ayahuasca?
thing.
Two, if you did that, you're gonna be on a lot longer of a trip, dude.
Yeah, doesn't ayahuasca put you on your ass and you can't do anything?
Yeah, they literally have people watch over you when they do
Yeah.
it because you can't be alone.
Oh, this is amazing.
So actually,
Try
let's try to get
ayahuasca
that for
once.
Dermy. Just I might change my mind on this.
Just leave Gal and me alone together while I'm tripping on ayahuasca.
You think she
What?
wants to babysit your ass?
Yeah.
Well, she's gonna have to.
I was looking for a pillow, actually.
I can't put
We find
that on-
Dermy floating in the pool because Gal's up there telling him, "You need a bath, Dermy. Go run."
Wait,
Next thing you
what?
know, I'm married to
Wolfman
a
has
homeless
nards? What?
Wolfman has nards. You never knew that?
No,
Yeah, Wolfman
I
has
never thought
nards.
about it.
Yeah, if a Wolfman comes after you, kick him in the nards. You guys have never seen
what about
Monster
a
Squad,
vampire?
really?
Monster Squad? No.
You've never.
Not
What
ringing
the
a
hell
bell.
is wrong
You
with
haven't
you?
seen Equilibrium. Shut the fuck up, devil.
I don't give a shit. Fucking Monster Squad's better than Equilibrium.
Literally can't say that.
I did.
No,
No,
like,
yeah. I haven't seen the movie, so I guess I can't. But the point is you should see Monster Squad if you like Goonies.
Yeah, we're not friends right now.
It's 80s nostalgia.
We're not friends right now.
I don't care about watching Goonies, so I don't need to watch Monster Squad.
Well, it's on the list. So
Jesus
so
fucking
now-
Christ! I have to get Adam to goddamn
know what
watch
you're doing.
fucking. I have to get Adam to watch fucking Alice in Borderlands. So you will watch Goonies, and then we'll have to fucking watch Monster Squad. I hate you all.
It's not a fair trade. Alice in Borderlands a lot longer.
And
Right.
I know it is because Alice in Borderlands is good.
It's 2 seasons, and it's.
Yeah.
It's still a lot longer than a movie.
I don't give a shit.
Big ass commitment.
It's really not.
If anyone's
because
learned
it's-
anything from Samuel, you don't do that lopsided of a commitment.
Yeah, if someone has to watch a movie in exchange for 2 seasons of a TV show, like it's a
who
lot.
hears with me that Dermy shouldn't be allowed to tell us, I can't be your friend no more when we haven't seen a movie or something? With all we put up from him, shouldn't he have like a embargo on him saying that to us?
That's true. I agree.
Like
We
I
haven't
didn't say
seen
it to you when I
Equilibrium.
found out
Shut
you
up.
worked at the truck stop sucking dick. I didn't go, yeah, we can't be friends no more, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Maybe-
You haven't seen Equilibrium. That's a crime against humanity.
This is probably going to be. This is either going to be the least controversial thing I've ever said or the most controversial thing I've ever said.
Then,
But the you haven't seen that is the most annoying fucking shit ever.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I've done it, but I do.
I am.
agree, it's annoying. but
I
do
am still guilty, but I have gotten that under control a lot. But
I usually just stay quiet and say we can't be friends.
I
anymore.
need to. You're right. That is annoying as shit. Fair enough.
yeah, it's one of and you know what? It's a great way to overblow a great movie.
Of course. I
Yeah,
also
I bet you know.
And it's a
all about
great way to get me
overflowing.
to not watch it even harder.
here's the
Yeah.
thing though. It kind of
Why I
is
try not to do it.
I
but-
still haven't
part of
watched
the whole
thing.
show. Devil's Angels is me fucking getting people to watch shit they haven't watched before. So it'd be kind of hard to like cut that out completely, I guess. I don't know.
Well, the obnoxious. Oh my god! I can't believe you haven't seen this.
Yeah,
You know what? After
I
watching,
can stop that. I can stop that. You're right. Absolutely.
after watching Craig watch like Lord of the Rings, it made me realize, you know what? I don't need everyone to watch things that I like. You're just gonna tamper it for me.
Yeah.
Well, he-
I don't know why they're picking on Devil for this because you're the worst.
Well, no,
you're
no,
like,
I'm not-
oh my god, you haven't seen this. Shock gets all riled up when
Yeah.
someone
So I was going to say,
Yeah,
I'm
because
not
it's
picking
funny
on-
when
I'm
Shock
not
does
picking
it.
on Devil. Everyone in this room has been
Yeah.
guilty of that at least one point in time in their life, if not.
I don't
10.
know what you're talking about.
I'm over here
That's what I'm
thinking.
saying, I'm
I'm over
learning
here.
from it.
I'm over here thinking Static's gonna be like saying something crazy, like the most controversial thing it's like he's ever said is
There's,
him not
you know
being
what?
gay.
I have said that to people and they get butthurt.
Yeah.
Like they get fucking ass chapped when I say, you know, that's like really fucking annoying, and they get all offended because they realize they do it all the time, and it's like, but everyone does it. Everyone does. it.
I've never done it. I don't know.
I'm saying I've realized maybe I don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
with
yeah.
Craig,
About
don't let Craig
5-7 years
ruin
ago, I
that.
started to say that to myself. I was like, you know what?
Well, Craig.
I don't want
Well,
to.
when I think of the Goonies, I think of like when I was a kid and my mom would get like Hungry
Listen,
Howie's
Craig,
and you get
Craig
that.
is uncultured. Okay, I love Craig
Yeah.
to death. He's fucking awesome, but he's uncultured. Okay,
You couldn't even
Well, and the
finish
thing
the first
is-
movie.
He watched the theatrical versions only.
I know.
yeah.
So I give him a bit of grace with his reaction
And it was
to those.
Yellow. Wasn't it Yellow Flash that told him to do that? No, it wasn't Yellow
Adam
Flash.
Krigler.
Everyone
Oh,
told him.
fucking Krigler. I'm sick of Krigler.
Oh
bro.
yeah. Sorry, I thought you were meaning the opposite.
Krigler's
He's
a
Because he wanted to do the
homosexual.
theatrical. He
Krigler's
wanted to
been
do
on
the
a good-
theatrical cut in the not the theatrical cut, the extended cuts in theaters.
Twitter's been on a good. I mean, Krigler's been on a good little Twitter tear here the past couple days for certain
Listen,
reasons.
Krigler has his moments.
I don't know what
funny.
reasons you're talking about. That's weird. Nothing happened.
I
recently.
He's
like him
trolling.
dunking on Tim. That's great. But he's a gay. He's a gay model.
Listen, he's putting together a support group.
Oh, you know what? I didn't pull that up. Did you guys see what happened to the Abercrombie and Fitch fucking founder?
Wait,
No.
Apple Crumble who?
Abercrombie and Fitch.
I've always hated
Why I
Abercrombie
think
and
their clothes
Fitch.
are
The
sick.
Abercrombie, whatever. You know, the
That sounds
fucking clothing
delicious.
line.
That sounds delicious.
He got arrested for fucking child trafficking.
Oh fuck!
jeez.
course.
Shocking.
Shocker. Yeah.
And so like
Oh.
Ashton Kutcher was like all over their ads back in the day.
Oh shit.
and there's been weird stuff going on. I didn't pull any of that because Shaka Zulu, did you know people have been trying to curse Donald Trump?
I'm sure they have.
This made the news this week.
What? I mean, we didn't just watch a woman use dowsing rods.
I know, right?
I like how you're just like, I'm gonna look this up.
Witches versus pigs. What the fuck is this? Oh my god.
Patriarchy won the first time, bitches. We'll do it again.
We'll do it again. 3P.
That's right, gal. We're about to take away your rights.
Oh my god.
So yes, this is from the Witches versus Patriarchy subreddit of all places.
Fucking
Reddit's a
Enunciation.
You can find some weird shit on Reddit.
Oh my god, they refer
That's
to
why I
each
use it for
other as
Are they threatening to fridge someone?
So okay, so yeah, let's read this. Some other witches have mentioned that doing spells directly against Trump are not as effective as we might hope, as he seems to have some kind of protection around him. A freezer spell against Project 2025 would likely be useful, but I wouldn't give the Cheeto any more attention right now. He hates to be ignored, right?
Is Trump the Cheeto?
Yes. Yeah, because of the orange skin bullshit. You haven't heard that reference before?
No.
Because they like to call him Orange Man. Orange Man Bad.
I like Cheetos.
Cheeto dust.
Yeah,
Listen,
Cheetos-
God
are good.
has given Trump divine protection, obviously. I mean, for fuck's sakes, the man survived getting shot in the goddamn head.
I can't deny it, man.
I'm a
Good
fucking
lord.
riot.
So a lot of people are taking the opportunity to do protection and uplifting kinds of spells to help Kamala and the Democrats rather than attacking the other side. An awesome spell that can be repeated many times is the Blue Wave spell by Michael M. Hughes.
Sounds like a white man. White man spell. I'll do the
Blue
trick.
wave spell.
It
Oddly
is
enough, the blue wave
powerful!
spell.
Exclamation point.
Godspeed.
Listen, oddly enough, the blue wave spell kind of looks like a
Your
red wave, but not the red
witches-
wave you guys think it is.
It just said Godspeed.
Shut
Yes,
on
the
it.
witch said Godspeed. Edit. Please feel free to share and spread this spell far and wide. Please do not include my username. Everyone, we can win this.
can
And
win
then I didn't.
Please
I just
include
noticed
her
this just
username.
now. But this is who's casting the protection spell over
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
100%.
Hold on.
100%. He has been
Good old
watching
Abe.
over him.
This is amazing.
This
The
is
Japanese
That's
powers.
the prime minister that was.
That guy,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
died.
Abe.
It's
Oh,
like how
man.
freaking Gal
Shinzo
said
Abe.
earlier that you want people to be allowed to be racist because then you see them, they're not doing it in the dark. I want people to put this shit out there because I want them to
I
do
want to know
this
what
in
to
public.
fucking avoid.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I
You
want
know
to
what
know
we
who
need
the
to do?
fuck
We need
to
to bring
stay away
bullying
from because
back.
they're that fucking freaky.
Oh yeah.
We need to bring bullying back. Okay.
It's
Yeah, make
like-
shame great again.
This is
Bully
the Agatha
America again.
crowd.
The what?
The Agatha crowd.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're all
Oh,
up
yeah.
to Agatha
Like,
right now.
that's what that was.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
They're not even watching Agatha though.
Uh-oh.
I'm not saying that they support it. It's
My-
just who it's supposed to be meant
Oh,
for.
it's yeah,
They
it's
just don't
made.
give a
It's
shit
who
about
it's
it.
made for. The
Yes.
crazy. Half these. You know what? That post. You can smell that post. That's the saddest thing.
You're
about
one
that.
to talk.
You can smell the person.
Do they at least have a cantation that gives you like an endless box of
Point, you
wine?
fucking twat! God
Try
damn.
not to laugh when she said that, but damn.
You can smell the pussy stank,
The yeast.
the amount of the yeast.
Made you
can
change your
smell the
verbiage at least.
BO. You can see the hair all over the fucking place, and the ability to also simultaneously smell cat piss. You can smell that post.
So it's like that person in the video that was going around that everyone says is Cloud's girlfriend coming out of the water.
Yes.
Oh my god, no, don't mention that, please. Ooh.
I really feel like something swam up in there because there's no way that shit grew that long.
Oh god,
Oh,
that's right. I
God.
forgot about that. I have no
Like
idea. what
it's
the
not
fuck that
physically
is.
possible.
That was awful.
Disgusting.
Like she was smuggling Chewbacca in her drawers. It was
Like
fucking
it was some
disgusting,
sort
man.
of like creature covered in seaweed that got stuck in her drawers.
It looked like she put a weave on her junk.
That's
Oh my God.
Yeah, like there's no way that she grew her shit out like that. That's just...
Prof, I take
Well,
2 showers a day, and the moment I smell myself, I start taking another shower and throwing more deodorant on. I'm paranoid about how I smell.
Sick, he gets away from himself.
You're fucking gross.
Jeremy, this is...
I swear to fucking, I swear to fucking God, if you say go back on diet and lose weight, I'm gonna punt you.
If you do one thing, I would suggest you go back on diet, fatty.
Oh, you bullied him.
Oh, he said bring back bowling, and
I haven't said that to him in a while. I'm just saying.
If you don't shower, you sweat more, which means you burn more calories.
Also, keto kind of makes you stink because what you're depriving your body of with it makes your body smell.
There
weird.
is, what do they call that? There's like a term for that.
Yeah. Like even your breath and stuff smells worse when you're on keto.
Yeah.
It's weird.
He's back.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Oh, Jesus. I missed a word in this sentence, and I thought this originally said, I gained a lot of weight from eating Dermy.
He did it all in one sitting.
That would happen. That would definitely.
It was one of those barbecue challenges where if you eat the whole Dermy, you get it for free.
I had this weird thought. It was a shower thought. I was like, what if I started a barbecue restaurant in Russia? Like, did they make ribs in Russia? I don't know.
I saw a funny video of British people going to America, and they were getting a knife and fork to cut the ribs, and the black owner came out like, no.
I actually
What
watched
are
their
you doing?
videos. Those guys.
Like they were really nice to him because they knew that
yeah.
they were foreigners, but
Yeah, you should have seen. They do. I've seen some of their videos. They did one where they like actually had like schoolboys from England try biscuits and gravy for the first time, kind of like what we did for True Pop. And the kids are all like, "There's no biscuits. That's not gravy."
That's
and
not
yeah,
biscuit.
So I have an important question.
Oh.
We probably don't have as an important of answer.
Are we as Americans more focused on, like, do we have a higher hatred for the British or the French?
French.
Both. They're
Easy.
European.
No,
Can you just not give a fuck anymore?
I'm all for conquering them just because I hate them.
I like some British shit.
Where exactly does the French hatred come from?
They're surrender piggies. They're fucking bastards.
It's
like the principle of the matter.
I think no.
Yeah,
It's no.
Brit
liberalism
deserve
came
we
from,
never
bro.
lost the Korean War, okay?
Hold on. All right, I want to get everyone's answer. We're gonna go one by one.
Shit. Gotta change the title of the show now.
There's too much over talking, and I feel like there's a lot to be said about this topic. Steve, how do you feel? Who do you hate more, the French or the English?
I hate everybody.
Thank you.
Correct.
Devil, what is your stance in this situation?
I hate the French. I absolutely fucking hate them.
And you got to say why.
Why? Because
Yes.
they're fucking gay as shit. They freaking surrender every time they fucking start shit. They're fucking pompous assholes. Their accents are fucking absolutely retarded. I hate every fucking thing about France. I hate French food. I hate how they smoke their cigarettes. I hate everything about them.
They're all German boyfriends.
Gay. That's how they smoke their cigarettes. Gay.
In the butt.
Everything is
Sponsor me.
gay about
Sounds
them.
like
I
you're
hate
a
the French.
homophobe.
If it's France, yeah, I'm
Gay
I hate
French
'em.
even
He
worse.
hates those baguettes.
The baguette.
Hate them.
All right, fractured
Hate their
filtered.
faces.
Who
Hate their
and
bones.
why?
Now Devil's got me thinking here.
From
Because
none
there's
to-
a part of me that
Kel's right.
I kind of want to lean towards the Brit cucks, because if they didn't give up their goddamn empire, we might not have been in this shit. So they totally cucked out on the whole world, lost their power and everything. So you know what? I blame them. I fuck them. They should have kept their power. We might not have been in this situation if they just maintained their shit. But and maybe
don't bring up French Canadians. We're not talking about those right now.
that's
if we were, that's an easy.
a whole
that's
nother
an easy.
I'll tell you why Gal should hate the French more. Because all the cats there being eaten by the Haitians.
Oh no!
Haitians would have to leave their country if they could actually grow shit on their country, but they can't grow shit on their country because when France owned Haiti, and the Haitians tried to take it back, they essentially salted the fucking land on their way out because they're bitter little.
Oh, that's baller!
And ruined.
Come on! Oh, come
on their.
Come on!
Yeah.
We've already seen enough from Africa. They wouldn't have made much of the. They
French
wouldn't have
fault.
made much of the land anyways. They wouldn't have made much of the land.
Probably not.
anyways.
Wait, why are we talking about cats now?
The French are responsible for the cats being eaten by
He's trying to blame the French for people not being able to know how to farm.
He's
right.
Devil literally just blamed the French for the cats being eaten.
Yes.
And it all
Do you
makes
know
sense.
where triple sec came from?
I'm telling you, it's their fault.
They like colonized the Haitians.
When they were in control of that
Okay.
territory, when they got essentially forced
I
out,
can
I
see
think
the dots.
they essentially salted the farmland. They destroyed the farmland, made it unusable, which is
And
why
they
they
wouldn't
can't
have known
really
what
grow
they've done with
anything
it
in
anyways.
Asia. They probably wouldn't, but it's still I can make a direct connection. There you go.
There's a reason
Get
why
people,
the Chinese
eat
berated
cats.
those people in Africa because they didn't know what to do with the farm equipment
damn.
they already had and were
Cat
taught what to do.
Freaking terrorists.
Prof, if we were talking about French Canadians, the easy answer would always be French Canadians, even over the French. But that we're not talking about that. We're talking about basic French and basic Brits. Okay.
Yes.
So what was the
All right, so go on to the
consensus
next person.
Okay. No, we still have to go to shock.
Hold on. Yeah, something really weird just happened. My air conditioning's been out for 48 hours, and now it's on.
Weird.
Nice.
I don't know. It went out.
You got a ghost.
Maybe you had a ceiling cat as well.
Oh.
My air conditioning unit is on the side of my house.
Maybe you had a wall cat like.
What could be happening is your condenser is getting too moist and dripping, and it's tripping the condenser unit. So if too much condensation builds up, there's a sensor that'll stop the overflowing of the moisture from killing your AC unit.
Wasn't that the issue
drained
with Beardo's? He
It's
had
a
water in
very
his.
common issue with air conditionings in the summer when it gets more humid.
So, Static, in case you don't know, air conditioning units are literally, it's not heat or cold. It's putting moisture into your house or removing it. That's how they work.
I feel like my dad's here. My dad used to tell me that all the time.
Okay, I don't care. It's just weird that it died for.
And
2
that's
days
what I
without
told him,
fucking
yeah.
working.
When I was like 10.
Listen, Static, it's the French, okay?
Okay, funny story. All right. Do you want to know how triple sec, the orange liqueur, was invented?
Oh, I want to hear your opinion on the French.
That
and
is
the
my
English.
opinion on the
Oh,
French.
Okay.
Yeah. The French, so the French, they paid other countries to take their compost. They didn't know how to reuse their own compost. So what the Dutch people did is they took all their citrus peels and they learned how to make liquor with it, and they sold it back to the French after the French paid them to take their compost and peels.
That is baller.
That is the most French story you've ever heard, right? It's so good. Yeah, French are retarded. It's where liberalism comes from. It's where the right left comes from. Their culture is retarded. They helped us the one time. That's why answer is French. Britain, I'm not talking about governments or anything. British culture is cool. I like British culture. And French culture, there's nothing that I like about it. Their art is stupid.
Yeah.
Everything they do is gay. And when you go to France, everyone who I've known who's gone to France, they say, "Oh, the Italian food in France was amazing." Like they have nothing to say about France. They're just blame. That's my answer.
Okay. Dermy Wormy.
Or did you skip Gal or?
No, Gal posed the question,
Gal
so
asked the
therefore
question.
Oh,
I am free from answering.
Well, no, you have to answer.
No.
Why
No,
not?
you should answer.
Yeah.
But
We'll
here, I'll
we'll
give-
get to her next.
Did the cat thing sway you?
This is so. Listen. On one hand,
fuck the goddamn British. You fucking pompous twats. You always think you're better than us. You come around here and go like, make Britain great again, America again, or make America Britain again. And I just say, fuck off.
Why
We
does
thought
your
we were gonna
answer
get away
have to
from
be
you.
the most
Just
elongated one?
shut the fuck up, okay? I understand why. I hate Europe, period, okay? I hate most of Europe. I hate all of you guys. But the French, God fucking damn it. We never lost the Korean War, but you guys waved the white flag so many fucking times. You just let Hitler fucking walk all over you fucking pansy-ass bitches.
They come out of the womb with a white
smoking your
flag.
fucking cigarettes with your hand down like this, like, we the French. And I'm just like, fuck you. I hate everything about you. You're all pathetic ass, and we're 2 hours in. Faggots. Get over yourself. You're not that popular. You're fucking oh my gosh, look at our great castle. Your great castle's a goddamn mansion. It doesn't even have a moat. It doesn't even look like a castle. It's just a
Moat shaming.
fucking house. You're a piece of shit country. Oh, look, you gave us a Statue of Liberty. Great. That's about fucking it for you fucktards. You're all awful.
It went expired after a few
I was
years.
just going to
It's
say,
supposed
they
to be
gave us
copper.
it when it was bronze still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It expired. Come take
They
it back.
didn't know.
Look at their royalty. Literally, before the fucking
Melt down the Statue of Liberty.
Look how their royalty fucking dressed. It was all like, oh, look at me. Ooh, wee. They all looked like they took it up the goddamn ass.
We should melt
Oh,
that
and
shit
you're
down and make it
opposed
into.
to that?
They make modern gays look gayer.
They made gay.
They made gay.
Does anybody else realize like Dermy's opinion's just like a giant like run-on sentence of profiling?
Oh,
I love profiling.
Gal might have just fell in love with you, Steve.
No, please no.
Welcome to my world.
And Gal, how do you feel about the French versus the British?
I don't really have a feeling. It's kind of neutral,
Oh,
and
you
I was
have to
that's
fucking-
where this fucking came from. I just
Hey,
had the random thought.
So
Fuck off.
I
I
am-
lean more towards the French, but it's basically because I grew up with my dad saying they're a bunch of yellow-bellied fuckers.
Correct.
Yeah, right.
Call them faggots like they are.
But it's not my opinion that I'm spewing there.
You were
I don't
not
give a
right.
shit about the French. I think they're more pompous than the Brits, though.
And the best
Yeah.
thing George Bush Jr. ever did was decide to call them freedom fries.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate
It's
that.
okay.
Oh,
It's okay.
but like
Listen,
I
the
don't have
coolest
an
thing the
opinion on the
French did
matter
was
either.
try to
I don't
conquer the
care about
world
the French, and
and
I
they
don't
failed.
care about the British.
Don't have a desire to go to France, but I loved going to the UK and
Yeah, same. UK's great.
Like
I
I
don't
think
even-
Paris
I
is
don't-
overrated,
Mhm.
but I
So-
don't like popular things. So that kind of
Fuck
comes
the
from that.
British. They're occupying my people.
Oh, but I
Freedom
also
to
love.
Ireland.
Shut the fuck up! It's my turn to talk, bitch.
No,
So I
Oh.
also love languages, and every place I've ever been where I am speaking their language, they appreciate it. But I've always been told that if you go to France, they hate that you try to speak their language because you're butchering it, and they're too pretentious. So they'd rather you just speak English, and they'll be
that sounds
assholes.
like a
to
good
you.
reason to hate the French.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
those are like my reasons leaning towards I like the British more than French.
That's fine. My grandmother was French, and she never mentioned that whatsoever. But I mean, different
That's just always
experiences,
what
maybe.
I've heard.
I heard it
You didn't know
too.
your grandmother was yellow belly faggot.
She probably would have whooped your ass, Jeremy.
Oh, I saw that video.
It's not my fault. She's a fucking French.
A French.
A French.
She's a French.
All right. So now
French
that
were
we've had
cool
that
at one
tangent-
point, then they became faggots.
hold on. I have something I want to share with you guys.
Oh, here it is. The spell.
I have a spell.
Get
Oh,
your
boy.
notes. Get your.
This
what
tells
do witches
you.
Right in.
This tells you how to cast a spell.
All right.
So don't tell anybody else about this. Okay.
As we posted online to a
This is
website.
too much power
Treating
for some
now.
people to have.
This
Okay.
stays between us, Chad.
What 4chan troll put this
Oh,
together?
Oh, this is a
Oh, this
protected
is the link that was in the fucking Reddit post.
again, what 4chan troll put this
I
together?
hope this is like Yakuza where they have to show your people.
Oh,
God damn! I
Out of
wonder what
office.
fucking Static's temp file folder looks like with all the shit he looks up, dude.
I would
Static.
love to say that there's 4chan level trolling happening in Reddit, but those people take themselves on Reddit.
Oh,
the
no,
people on
no,
Reddit take themselves way too seriously.
No. Oftentimes, a lot of the people from the poll board on 4chan, or back in the day when there was 8chan, they would go to places like Reddit and pull ops like this to fuck with people. They did it to a lot of people on Twitter back in the day with some parentheses to get put on people's names.
Well, so I'm assuming 4chan is a person.
Yes, the
fractured
the hacker
first-
4chan. What was it? 4chan it.
The
Or
first
Red
stuff-
Chan it. I forget which.
When you said what 4chan faggot came up with this, I thought you said 4chin, as in.
Oh no!
What the fuck, dude?
So, Static, two things. I apologize. I did not know that this was a conversation we were still talking about, or I wouldn't have posed my question. Second, you didn't answer, did you?
I said
He
I don't
didn't.
care.
Oh, okay.
Also,
He said
neutral
French.
writing.
I don't have a preference.
You said-
I don't.
Damn, you're more Tim Pool than fucking Gal is.
No, I just don't give a shit. Like they've got nothing
Fence
to do with my
rider.
life, and let's keep it that way.
Fence Rider.
So, even if you never considered doing a magical spell, your country needs you now more than ever. Here's a ritual that is easy and powerful. Okay, so level 1, do it. Share it with friends, then vote Donald Trump and the GOP out of office to save America.
Can you scroll up real quick to the picture?
Yeah, it's just a blue
Witches.
candle in a wave.
Yeah, it looks
Oh,
like
it looks
every
like two
it looks like
freaking-
every tampon commercial.
It looked. I was gonna say it looks like a fucking tampon.
Oh. To me, it looked like there were two people screaming into the void,
Oh, I like that.
Good promotion for your show. Screaming
like
into
where the
the void.
light meets right there. It looks like mouths screaming.
Oh, I
downward.
see it.
Okay.
I see it.
But now I see the tampon and it's gross.
It's a tampon on fire.
That's
this
what we
is-
call Charizarding.
This is an emergency. This is the most important election in the history of the United States. I could enumerate the reasons why Donald Trump and all members of the Republican Party need to be thrown out of office, but what's the point? Entire books have been
Indeed.
written about this disastrous presidency.
What?
This would be present tense. So are you
Right.
talking like
When was this made?
I don't know.
Was it
Who
like
cares?
4 years ago?
It's bullshit anyway. So
The
Yeah,
witch
it's all
can tell the
bullshit.
future.
If you don't understand the gravity of Trump and the Republican Party assaults on democracy, public health, and the rule of law and human rights, well, you're probably not reading this anyway.
Oh, you'll be surprised.
Yes. People like to make fun of people on
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
You
everyone's
are.
laughing at you.
I
It
don't
is
think
a
you
vital-
understand how the internet.
Vital
internet's-
part of the internet.
Yeah, exactly. Have you heard of Kiwi Farms?
Donald Trump's stand back and stand by dog whistle to white supremacists, terrorists, and his threats. Okay, so this is old. To reject the peaceful transition of power are blatant, unvarnished calls for fascist putsch on November 3rd, an authoritarian power grab that shall he win or steal. The election would be an abrupt end of the American experiment.
I have another question.
Uh-huh.
Before we look at the spell, what are your guesses that would make this spell, if we like to stop it from instead taking away from Trump, maybe take it away from Kamala? Like, what's in this spell to stop it from the opposite side doing the same thing for Kamala?
You know
So
what?
that's-
We should try this spell.
Hey,
All right.
hey, calm down. Cool your horses.
Sorry. Okay.
You're
So
really
what do we have
anxious
to do? Do we
some
have to
witching.
sacrifice a cat? Like, throw some sperm out there? Like what?
I heard it was a St. Bernard, but we'll see.
Okay.
Goodbye,
I would
United
love
States of America. Welcome to the divided kingdom of Trumpistan.
Oh
Present your papers, citizen. Take off that stupid mask. You motherfucker.
What?
It was you who was asking for people to show their papers.
Whoa.
And now you're saying take off the mask?
Well, that's what the
They're
Trump
saying he's saying to take off the mask, like he's forcing them to take off their mask.
Put on. They had us present our papers and put on the masks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not fascist because it was,
No.
they're trying to save us.
Dude, this guy
Fascism
fucking
for
retard.
dummies. God damn it.
And he can't even get his
What the-
Photoshop to do the
Right?
same
I'm
B
like-
lines. Like, come on, man, put some effort into that.
If you can't do it, don't try. That's why I don't. Stop it.
Well, I mean, I have problems with it too, but at least
Well,
I try.
okay. Technically, I've made like 2 memes, and they're better than that.
A real dumb way to do that would be to lower the opacity on the Fascism for Dummies, and it would blend in more with the book.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Valid.
It looks like he did. It literally looks like he did 3 different lines because they don't even look lined up to themselves.
You might not be wrong.
Yeah, like the letters look like they go upward.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that could just be a trick of the eye.
All right, nerds. And with a few exceptions, the entire Republican Party has swallowed his poisonous orange Kool-Aid.
Oh my God.
It was blue, motherfucker.
Yummy.
Aiding and abetting his criminality, inhumanity, depravity, and corruption at every turn. The Trump cultists bow and scrape and grovel as their dear leader demands, even as he infects their ranks with a deadly virus that has killed over 210,000.
So this was
US
obviously made in 2020.
Yes. He probably took a victory lap.
Yeah. My magic saved the world. My magic saved the world. Look at our period magic.
Oh my God.
I don't care if you're a Republican, a Democrat, an independent, a libertarian, a green, unaffiliated, or if you've never voted or cared about politics. If you care about the principles that have sustained our fragile democracy through the dark times, justice, the rule of law, equality, civility, and human rights, your country needs you now more than ever. We
know
need
what?
the blue wave.
Right. He's right. Your country needs you now more than ever.
Mao needs you now.
Yes, Mao needs you now. No, fuck Kamala. We're doing this. We're doing this fucking ritual against you, twat nuggets. I can't. I'm very optimistic about what's coming. I'm super optimistic, and I'm preparing for the worst. But I just want to teabag these fuckers. I just want to teabag them.
Why would you want your junk anywhere near them?
Hey, what's up, Isaac?
Because fuck them. I want to fart on them as well. Yay!
What's up, Isaac?
I don't think
Gen
I want to
Z
read
for
any more of this
MAGA.
guy's
I
fucking.
don't-
Yeah.
I just want to get to the spell.
Is there
Yeah.
like goat's milk or a rat heart? Or
Okay,
blood
so
of
timing.
a liberal?
Do this ritual as frequently as possible until the election, if possible. Noon is best. Midnight is also a good time, but do it whenever you have the opportunity.
This is how I know you're not a real witch.
Yeah.
The witching
you know what?
hour is
We might have-
midnight.
We
Why
might have
would
What
you do
is
that?
the moon? Where does phase the moon have to be?
So hold on, we're getting there. Many groups and individuals will be doing this blue wave spell on Halloween night, October 31st, under the full blue moon. Serendipitously, this blue Halloween moon will be the first time the moon will be visible to the entire globe, and not just parts of it since World War II.
Okay.
Is
Oh
there
my
a better
God.
time to work spells against Nazis? Please join us at 11:59 on Halloween night. Most importantly, do this magical working the night of Monday, November 2nd, then go out on Tuesday, November 3rd and vote.
Wait, what?
Is that
Component.
Pacific or?
Yeah, that's my question. Pacific, Central.
Oh, you know what? You got him. You got him.
This asshole has to be French.
Clearly, they don't care
Yes.
about it.
Details don't matter, gal. Come on now. What do you think this is?
They
Science?
matter to me.
So, components. Blue candle. I recommend a glass enclosed novena prayer candle.
Red candle. Check.
But
Got
any type of candle, hold on,
Oh.
will do.
Damn.
You can print out and apply the bind Trump sigil symbol to the candle if you wish.
Do you
Wait,
You
really have
also
to
need
explain
a
what
small red candle, ideally one that has never been lit. Black and white printout of the United States. You can use the one below, right click, control, blah, blah, blah. Blue paint and brush crayons, markers, or colored pencils.
Crayons.
Blue paint is
Crayons,
especially
so I guess
good
I
because it's
crayons,
largely
'cause I was
water.
gonna eat 'em.
I said it before you, Dermy.
You need a Justice tarot card or print of one.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
A pin or nail to inscribe candle. Optional. Photos of candidates you are supporting, their campaign literature, and other election material.
Got it. So do all this, but with Trump.
So
And don't
optional.
Well, not.
and
Items
don't
from
invite.
your own spiritual or magical tradition and or photos of power, people of power, Ruth Bader Ginsburg,
Oh my
perhaps,
Oh,
or as on my altar, my former congressman and Trump foe, the Honorable Elijah Cummings.
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, so Matt Gaetz got it.
Okay. So Tulsi
Matt
Gabbard,
Vivek Ramaswamy.
Preparation.
H.
If you have an altar, use it. If you don't have an altar, clear a quiet, private space to serve as one. A table or desktop is fine. If you like
Fine,
incense,
I'll
burn
do
a
that.
fragrance that pleases you. Use the pin or nail to inscribe the words blue wave in the wax of the blue candle. If you're using a prayer candle, carve it into the top of the candle near the wick. Place the candle in the central spot of your altar.
So what if it's not a prayer candle?
Wait.
Where do you mark it? This person is not about details and is driving me crazy.
I know.
Actually,
You're not a
Gal has
witch, you
good
would know,
point.
Gal.
Gal actually brings up a good point. He specifically said a glass enclosed candle is the best.
But
So
you're
wouldn't that be a prayer?
Yeah, how do you carve
candle to
into
be-
that though?
And then how do you carve
Well,
it?
he said so. Yeah, he also said carve into the top of the candle near the wick.
Okay.
Oh yeah, valid.
So that would be exposed because you got to take the lid off of the shit you just got from Bath and Body Works
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't listening all the time.
or the 99-cent.
No, he
store.
doesn't. He literally doesn't. He says use the pen or nail to inscribe the word blue wave in the wax of the blue candle. He doesn't say near the wick.
He does
just
right
says
here.
that in
Keep
case it's,
reading
he
the
says
next
that.
sentence.
Oh, yeah. Carve into the top of the candle near the wick.
No, that's if you're using a prayer or Nirvana candle.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, sorry.
So you specifically say to use a glass candle, a glass enclosed candle, because that's the best. But then
But you don't need to.
I don't. What the fuck?
This spell sucks.
I know. Where's the cool ingredients? Like,
I know, like
you need to find a victim of TDS and get a teardrop
bones
from
and-
them. Yeah. Or
Crow's feet.
or get an orange creamsicle and then let it melt and then wrap it in a American flag or something.
What was it in Elvira?
Essence of Pelosi, like
You need the
viral.
boob sweat of Pelosi's underboob.
God
Oh.
Why? Static why?
You're
What-
just
what
in
was
luck.
that?
I have a vial if you do a
No,
important side
gross.
quest for me.
God damn it!
oh no, gross.
Gross. I don't want to read that. Don't bring
My
it
baby
up. Why
mama's
did you
gay
bring it up?
boyfriend is coming over and I need a hammer to defend myself.
No. Bruh. No.
That's not how you use bra.
I'll take AOC's bra.
Oh, you get AOC's used bra and you put it in the cauldron. Yeah. Like,
Wait, I'm supposed to put it in the cauldron? Oh.
yeah, that's how you make
No.
it. Yeah, make the potion.
So you're going
Makes
to
your butt
place
bigger.
the Justice Tarot card on your altar. You can lean it up against the blue candle if you'd like. If you're using photo or literature, blah, 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 with the nail, carve Trump GOP in the red candle. If your candle is too small to carve, just say with contempt, you are Donald Trump in the Republican Party.
Wow.
While holding the candle, place it on your altar in front of the blue candle, lying it on its side is fine.
So we can do this in
If
reverse.
rules don't matter, then why?
Prepare. Well, I'm.
Right.
You know, oh, you're acting like it's science. It's about the energy, gal.
Yeah, manifest destiny.
We're not baking a fucking cookie here.
Man, this guy just fucking made these assholes make freaking witchcraft gay as hell. You know, it
no,
used to
they
be like I'm not like some big fan of it, but at least witchcraft used to be something like cool, dark, you know, and they just
Not
made
trendy.
it gay as hell. It's like how Somalis made piracy gay. It's just freaking stupid.
This is
Gross.
common.
I mean, the French gave. up
I
to the
vote
pirates.
for muting Prof.
This
Yes,
is the comment
Prof.
of the night. You burn
You
it with the
will be
candlelight from the gas of
Dude, Savage is a great witch. He should be like the wizard that you have to like climb a mountain. Dude, it gives you. Comes up
God,
with
it's so
weird-ass
gross.
shit.
I know
He's
it's
the
fun.
Peller from The Witcher.
Oh, here we go.
Crazy.
All right.
Oh no.
I love that band.
Light the blue candle, then say, "Hear me, O spirits of water, earth, fire, and air,
Great band.
heavenly hosts, and spirits of the ancestors. I call upon you in this hour of need and request your aid to save my country and its people from the grip of tyrants and evildoers.
I hate this.
Raise a mighty blue wave, spirits." This is so fucking gay.
So
A
there's
wave of justice and mercy and truth. What kind of witchcraft is this?
it's not.
It's
To wash
fucking
away
gay.
the corruption and injustice and wickedness of Donald Trump and the Republican Party.
I just want to say.
So there's nothing in here to stop the other side from doing the same thing.
Well, no, you just change everything around and start
what I'm
saying Kamala Harris, Democrat Party.
Thank you,
blah,
Jeremy.
blah.
Except for Gal, because she already said she'd eat all the crayons. So
Is that
You
it?
don't have to use
ruinous.
crayons.
Yeah, that should be ingredient.
Right.
Crown.
If you didn't have
Hold
the
your
other
hand.
we'd all
wait,
be
is-
looking like,
your
"Where's the
phone
red
stuck?
crayon?" And Gal just done fucking ate it.
Oh, we're still in the middle of the instructions.
This is why you
don't leave
crayons
I was just trying to see if there was anything else. So it's all raise a mighty blue wave, spirits, a wave of justice and mercy and truth to wash away the corruption and injustice and wickedness of Donald Trump in a peaceful transition of power. And then you go on to say, you hold out your hands, palms facing the candle. All right. So you're going to do one of these. And you say, water, may you wash away corruption and injustice. Earth, may you bury the rot and sickness of authoritarianism. Fire, may you fuel the desire of all good people to vote. Air, may you carry truth and honesty on your winds. So you see, this is going to make this shit backfire on you. Because this is Kamala Harris all the way and fucking Joe Biden. So this didn't work.
Very true.
Like literally.
Maybe this person is actually a Trump supporter, and that's why it's so easy to like manipulate this to.
Hold on.
Well, this is a low IQ.
I
Look,
gotta
they think
ask
they're
him.
doing fucking magic.
Well, I mean, yeah,
What if-
but I'm leaning into it.
What if we wait on election night? If Trump wins, we won't know then. But when he wins, if we all contact this guy, so they've forgiven us the spell, we reversed it, and just to see if this guy fucking full on like Harry carries himself, right? Like we might get this guy to freaking Minecraft himself for real. Like literally, just say, "Yep, yeah, man. You know why I won? Because we took your spell and we reversed it, dude."
We might have to put together a little something. Might have to put together a little something.
I like it.
I will think.
Listen,
about
all
that.
this talk of earth, like water spirits, earth, fire, and whatever, it started making me listen to the Hex Girl song from Scooby Doo.
Okay. So I guess okay, and then so next you're gonna pick up the red candle. Donald Trump and the Republican Party, by your wickedness, you are broken. Donald Trump and the Republican Party, by your deception, you are broken. Donald Trump and the Republican Party, by your corruption, you are broken. Sounds like I'm at a fucking Antifa rally. Say with absolute contempt and fury, your power is broken. Snap the red candle, feeling the power of the entire Trump administration and the GOP breaking and shattering. Hear their cries of despair. Place the pieces of the red candle in front of the blue candle. Donald Trump and the Republican Party, you shall be ground to sand beneath the waves. Again, hold your hands out to the blue candle, then say with increasing power, with visualizing a huge blue wave rising and washing over the map of the United States. Blue wave rise, blue wave wash over the land, blue wave cleanse, blue wave renew. You know, when California falls in the ocean, that's what's going to happen.
I got my floaties.
I'm going to need to get some too.
Yeah.
Because it's not like Arizona's walking away from that unscathed.
If an ocean were to... Huh?
What? Do you have a problem with my
Rockies?
California falling in the ocean theory?
No. I hate
You can
this
have your
witchcraft
water
stuff.
back, gal.
No, I hate just these dumb hoes. I hate them.
I know it's
I
so
hate all dumb
boring. Savage Dad should make a fake post and have it be good.
Don't encourage his
Talk
behavior.
about being so boring. You make your religion is this is literally politics as your religion.
Yeah.
It is
literally
that.
dude. They've always had their politics as religion. The left's politics, the left's religion is politics. They worship at the altar of bureaucracy and the state, while the right has honestly the altar of God.
But this is actually like a religious practice and not just like how they treat their ideology. This
The
is
right
actually like
the right has an altar of morality. It's not just religion, at least now.
Because that's where their morality comes from. But the point is, it's based
the majority, yes.
Yeah.
But
Remember-
like, I'm not religious. I don't believe in a third party.
Yeah, but we have Judeo-Christian values. That's where the morality comes from. But the point is that we have the morality side.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
These people literally worship at the altar of bureaucracy. Remember during the whole Black Lives Matter and we're going to have all these fucking people
I've watched
tell
that
you how
shit.
bad you are because you're fucking white and everything. And you had these
yeah.
whole crowds gather around as like a fucking religious experience. And it's like these people are cultists. They live in an alternate reality, an alternate world. They're fucked in the head. I don't mind. I'm going back to September.
Yeah. Denounce your privilege. It's like, you first, bitch. I've already done it because I love living in America. It's a privilege.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
I remember being a kid and thinking I was lucky to be born here.
Oh, yeah, dude. If you've ever been
You know what's the funniest thing? If these people truly believe America is so awful, so evil, so deplorable, why the fuck are they even here?
I know.
I don't ask that question because there's never going to be an answer.
I like the new trend. They're going to
an honest answer from them.
They're all a bunch of broke ass wannabe commies. That's why they're still here.
This is so funny. So this week I have these daily meetings all day long, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Right, which drives me crazy because I'm a 7:30 to 4 person. But setting that aside, I don't like most of the people I work with because I work in travel and it's a very left-leaning industry. Just by nature, because travel is a luxury. It is not a necessity. So it's going to be left-leaning. We all know why. The amount, oh my God, the two guys that were having the discussion of like not saying who they're voting for type of thing, but like, we got to wait in a few weeks before we know if we just want to stay in Bali or, you know, like we're not going to be, you don't want to come back to the US after our trip. Depending on what happens. And I'm just like, you're all fucking retarded. None of you are leaving the United States if Trump wins. Fuck off.
Yep.
And then another one refuses to ever travel to the South because he doesn't like the people there. Like, I knew where he was going with it every time he was just blatantly saying, I'm never going to the South, blah, blah, blah. I hate the South, blah, blah, blah. I asked him, I was just like, is it because it's too hot? Like, whatever. And he said, oh, I hate the people there. And then later he tells a story about he went to the Jack Daniels distillery.
That's my thought exactly. He just hates black people.
Fuck.
So, do you know where the Jack Daniels distillery is?
Yeah.
No.
In Tennessee.
Tennessee, yeah. What's the fucking
city?
What's the county? It's a dry county.
Well, it's Lynchburg.
Yeah, Lynchburg. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
He hates the name because where do you think the name comes from? They're so racist out there. It was a great tour of the distillery. The distillery's great, but the people, they're so racist. Like the stores and the shops. I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No, it's not.
Awful.
You're probably the racist. You probably see all that shit, and it's probably a black-owned business.
Yep. So this reminds me of a conversation I had with somebody the other day, and they were telling me their conversation with the leftist, and they said that if Trump is elected, they're going to move to Canada.
The can ain't going to have you. You
I
can't.
bet you $100 he doesn't.
So, well, hold on. Besides that, if you're in a place where you could do this, and you hear someone say something like that, I present you a question to ask them. Ask them why they give Donald Trump so much power. why do they give this man so much power? Because that's all they're doing. They are living in fear of this man, but yet they hate him. And so it's like, why are you doing that with someone who shouldn't even matter to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I ask them, why do you give him so much power? And I bet that fucking shuts them in.
I have an honest question. And I'm sorry for getting over you, Gal, but where are you finding these fucks? Like,
not
legitimately,
where
you're not fine.
Well, no, like,
well, no,
I go into
you work an office. You work in like a factory. You naturally work with
like. I go to the
people.
city a couple times a month.
City.
And Wichita, biggest city in Kansas.
In Kansas.
But I see these people. I know which ones are which, and I know which ones to avoid. And it's like I never have these conversations. These conversations never come up. I went to my therapist today. I'm willing to bet you money I know which way she's gonna fucking vote. And we still have political discussions, and they're not like these. I have my fucking family. My dad's actually the black sheep of the family, being a fucking conservative. I can sit down with my aunt, uncle, my cousin, everybody. We will be perfectly fine and have normal, cordial conversations. Even when politics come up, yeah, it gets a little heated, but it's never like this. Nothing makes sense. Like, where are these people that immediately jump out and go like, it's all just racist?
I mean, it's
dude,
West Coast. It's the West Coast.
People.
I've seen them on like Facebook, for example. When I was using Facebook, I knew that I know this girl who got married. To less than a few months later, she got divorced, and she recently got remarried. And she's like uber liberal, has a kid, supports trans kids and everything. They say all the craziest shit. I'm just like, why? Why do you think this? I know your parents. Your parents are fucking very conservative. Why are you like this? Why is half these people like this? Why are you so broken? What happened to you that this happened?
I don't know.
It gets even weirder when you find a chick who's fucking agriculture as hell, grew up big time Aggie, and the next thing you know, she's a fucking leftist. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I think they have a deep down guilt for how privileged they don't want to acknowledge that they actually are, and so they need to find ways to, justify their self-loathing pity for themselves.
There's some of that doesn't make any sense though, because like the person who introduced me to the idea of white privilege was Jake. Steve, it was Jake. This guy has no fucking privilege at all. I don't know where that, like, he had a broken ass family. Nothing went his way. Sure, he had a roof over his head and everything growing up, but like he was always kind of like a bum as we became adults and everything. Like there's a lot of these people who never had any sort of privilege that reflect these thoughts as well.
Steve, do you need to mute whatever you're like yourself or whatever you're watching?
Yeah.
Okay.
You fucker.
I wonder what that was.
Knew he was watching something.
Me too. I was just watching him. I'm like, I feel like he's not paying attention and he's watching something that we can hear.
But I think
I drew Jeremy a picture in the weekend pregame chat, but he hasn't looked at it.
I think it comes from what I've said, and then when normal people just kind of hear, hey, people have it less better than you, a good person would be like, yeah, that's true. There's a lot of people that don't have it as good as I do. And so they just accept it as a reality. And it's like a social contagion.
I think it's a mix of a lot of different things. I think there's a lot of different broken parts in leftists, and that just draws people who have those broken parts.
I've talked about this before, but as a former bleeding heart, it was a lot of, I don't want to deal with this, so I'm just going to read headlines and make decisions based on my feelings on it, rather than taking the time to research it and actually look into it. Like, make up excuses to not have the time to look into it because I hated politics. So why would I want to look into it?
Well, no, it's a social thing. Like, what side do other people take on it? Do I want to be against this person, this person? I want to be on the same side of this person, this person. It
So I
turns
don't
into
think that's the
clubs.
only thing, though. Like, I think it's
I
actually a
agree.
combination of that.
Yeah,
really.
that's what I'm trying to say.
It's like I said, I think it's multiple things. You have white guilt. There's obviously that people who feel guilty about some, like you said,
They're feeling guilty
they
about
have.
being racist.
Yeah, their own personal racism,
Right.
and then thinking that this somehow corrects it.
Well,
But I also think there's other stuff. I think that it also comes from people wanting to be the hero, a desire that they think going up against Trump, they think they're fighting some evil. They are we're stopping something so bad, so dangerous. He's going to kill gay people. It's a hero complex that they have, that they feel like they're more important than they are by doing this, by having these opinions.
Another example of like somebody who I'm just perfectly fine with talking to. I do work with a leftist at my job. Like, it's very
Is it like
easy
a country leftist?
I think it's a country leftist because it's very easy to figure out that she's a leftist. You make certain comments here or there, she'll roll her eyes and walk away.
So what I mean with that is it maybe someone who's more moderate. So like a country leftist to me is someone who's essentially moderate, because the country is going to be right, and someone who is a true leftist really isn't going to want to associate with anybody that's in the country, because they have these preconceived notions about those people that they're all racist, asshole, MAGA Republicans. And so if it's someone who's like tolerating people in the country, they're kind of just more in the neutral playing field for the original spectrum.
Not entirely true, because my family friend, or there's a couple that live in a town over. Family friend, this is a rural area. This couple who's a lesbian live in the country, and they're the leftist crazy nut jobs. And it's like, I see them, I know where they are, but it's like, why are you even here? Like, why can't I find them normally?
So
everyone I find is usually decent to talk to and not crazy.
The woman you work with, the one you were talking about earlier, 2 questions. How old is she, and is she married?
27. She has a boyfriend.
So not married. Okay.
No. And will never have kids either. She doesn't want to have kids.
I wouldn't say it's
she
also
thinks America is awful, and she thinks of the whole 9 yards.
She's a commie.
I wouldn't say it's just when rural liberals and different than Californian or New York liberals. That's not 100% true, because there's plenty of liberals I know here in California that aren't crazy. It's a small portion of the left that is far left that are absolutely crazy. The problem is the squeakiest wheel gets the grease. The loudest person in the room is going to get all the attention. So there's a lot of people who are liberal, who are completely sane, can have a conversation with them, all that stuff. The only problem is all we're hearing from is the crazies, because they're the loudest and making the most waves.
So I still think my version of what I said is true, because those people that may be full on crazy lesbian country rural living are still enjoying the conservative ways of the lifestyle there. So like a city liberal is psychotic. So to live in fucking Denver proper, you've got to be a crazy ass motherfucker, liberal dumbass.
You bring up an interesting point. It would be curious to see the per capita for SSRIs of Kansas versus California.
Oh, I would love to
Denver.
look into. I would love to look into a couple of people that I knows and how many SSRIs are they on, because Jesus fucking Christ.
It would be interesting to know if like those numbers are actually similar per.
So another girl who I shit you not, another girl who I went to high school with had a boyfriend. She was fucking hot as fuck. She goes to college, becomes a pothead, and is now, I don't know if they're officially married or if they're just together. She went from being a lesbian to, I guess she's now straight in her mind, because she's with a trans person. Female to male. And I'm just like, what the fuck happened to you?
College happened.
College,
What,
yeah.
What
Good
the,
call.
but there's some girls who I know that went to college and they're perfectly fine. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
So
Nothing
I had a
makes
question
sense.
earlier.
Me too, Alf. Me too.
I'm bi.
The question that you want people to ask in that situation, Static, where like I'm moving to Canada.
Uh-huh.
My question is actually slightly different. Why didn't you move in 2016?
Yeah.
What stopped you before? This isn't the first time that this is going on.
I answered that. It's because they're a bunch of broke communists.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And they're also bullshitting themselves as well as the rest of the world when they say that.
You know what, Gal? To that point, most of the people that I'm talking about, they were in college at the time. They could have got scholarships and did everything they needed to do to go to an entire another country altogether.
What's funny about that is my head of HR moved to Canada in 2020.
How long did that take?
Oh, in 2020?
It was in 2020, but it was the same reasoning because she thought Trump was going to win.
Oh, fuck you now. She's looking at maids and go like, maybe I should go.
And I just found it hilarious. I don't know if she's still like she retired from the company and moved to Canada. And
okay, let's be honest. If you're a leftist, Trudeau's a better president than Biden, anyways.
Yeah.
You know. So we have a interesting chat from a serious man who watched Joker 2 today, and he says he's convinced that 90% of people who reviewed it are functionally retarded. It was a brilliant film, and many of the things people complained about aren't even in the film. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, interesting.
I didn't go see it, and it wasn't because of people reviewing it. I didn't go see it because I didn't care all that much about the first one.
Yeah.
I was late.
It's an unnecessary sequel.
Yeah, I was late to the first one, and everyone kind of blew it out of proportion for me, I think, and that's why I just didn't really care about it.
I've always been
isn't
like
the biggest issue with the second one, like it's what's all implied and what's actually like shown. Like it's not just what's shown; it's what's heavily implied. Like
hating on the fans.
I'm still a question of the hating on the fans. I usually think that he didn't make it to hate on the fans. I think he made it just to be like, "Fuck you, Warner Brothers."
Edgy.
Yeah, to be not edgy, just to make a purposefully shit movie. Because fuck you, you guys wanted me to do this. I didn't want to do this. Here you go.
I think it's more about Hollywood because he's constantly being forced to make sequels to things he didn't want.
Yeah,
sequels.
It could just be because something there just nothing was making sense when you're hearing how bad it was, and I don't think it was about the fans. I think it was about just fuck you, Hollywood. I mean, the implication of getting raped in the ass by 3 police officers.
The end is what I really didn't
It's like I don't.
Yeah, that
I'm hearing everything that's going on. It's like, yeah, I don't want to watch it. I don't.
I didn't want to watch it from the first freaking trailer. The fact that people were like intrigued and wanting to watch it, like in our sphere and shit, and then they got disappointed. I'm like, I don't know what made you think in the first 2 fucking trailers that there was something to be interested in that movie.
Just
I know
because they don't
different
show it to you
folks
doesn't mean that it's not
strokes.
heavily implied that it happens.
Interesting. I mean, I still would see it.
Yes,
it's just
sir.
I don't like the idea of even the sequel. I don't want to see a sequel because I like
never
the
wanted a
first
sequel,
one
period.
for what it was too. But I actually think that Gaga would be a pretty decent Harley. And then I actually heard from Ryan that she's hardly in the movie at all. And I'm like, that's interesting. She actually portrays a more accurate, more normal Harley Quinn, and yet she's not in the movie. Like, interesting. I would still see it, even though, because now I'm actually kind of curious because there's so many different opinions about it. I think everyone has a different opinion on it. I think.
I haven't
Okay,
heard
serious
very many
man. He's
differing.
willing.
I've heard a lot of weird stuff.
My position on the movie was going like when it was coming out was kind of what Kratos said about Wolverine and Deadpool. I'm gonna wait till the people I trust watch it, and if they say it's good or bad, Maybe I'll go check it out. If it's bad, okay, no sweat off my back. I think there's a
Yeah, if it's bad, I'll see it on my own time. If everyone's saying to go see
No,
it, I will
I
see
ain't
it
gonna watch
sooner.
it.
You know what I mean? Like, but I am curious because everyone has different opinions on
I
it.
was
So
going to go
now,
for Wolverine no matter what. I didn't need anyone's approval on that. I was going to see that because the chemistry between Ryan Reynolds and
Hugh
Hugh
Jackman.
Jackman
Yeah.
is significant.
It's
And
superb.
therefore you
no.
You knew it was going to be at least funny.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Competent.
Yes, competent. That's a great word.
I never wanted a sequel to Joker.
No.
I thought it was a perfect package all by itself. And I know that a lot of people feel that way. So
that's something that Hollywood is just missing completely.
Yeah.
Everything has to be a fucking franchise or some shit.
Well, that's Hollywood. They take something that's good and they beat it to death because they think they can recreate the magic. Yeah,
Wait,
it's
a serious man. The guards wipe the makeup off and rip off the Joker's clothes after he rips on them in court while they're in the shower.
doesn't mean that
I
there's
gotta
necessarily
see it
rape
then.
going-
Yeah, I was gonna say
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
against. I'm not gonna go see it in the theaters. And
I think it's heavily implied.
I hate
heavily
watching.
implied what was about.
It
to happen.
sounds like that's what it looks like.
A serious man,
and
you're
he's
actually
saying some people might have seen that, and some he's saying only imagined by some viewers. I'm willing to watch it. I'm just not watching it until it's actually available, because I'm not watching a fucking. I hate watching stuff off the high seas from the movie theaters.
Yeah.
Depends on the movie.
Like, so I'll watch it later to kind of check it out. That also, like, the idea when they announced that it was going to be a musical, I didn't hate the idea.
Same.
Because I could see Joker having some sort of musical thing to it. I mean,
musicals.
So that's the thing.
musicals.
This is not Joker as we know Joker.
Right. I know.
That's
I know,
why.
So acting like I know nothing about this movie, what I just said makes sense.
Wait, what?
Meaning that I know it's not just Arthur whatever and he's not actually the Joker and all that stuff. Like,
well,
the idea of
no.
a Joker musical makes sense.
So what I'm talking about is nothing to do with the sequel. I'm talking about the singular Joker.
Oh.
That was not your traditional Joker.
No,
The
it
first
wasn't
one.
Joker. Period.
No.
So I'm not talking about knowing what happened in the movie. I was talking about fresh off the boat, hearing this is going to be a sequel that is a musical. That's not this Joker. So the Joker from the comics or from the animated Batman the Animated Series. I could totally see that being a musical. Not this Joker.
Didn't
And
they
so
do a few?
that's why it put me off.
The thing, like, you could do so. Okay, so the thing about Joker 1 is you don't even know if the whole story's accurate because they heavily imply at the end that this is just some crazy dude.
That's what made it good.
That's what made it really.
They made it
good.
American Psycho. Like,
Yeah.
But then, like, you could potentially do the sequel in a similar vein that you don't know what the hell's going on and do it musical, and it's all in somebody's head the entire time. There's no actual music going on or things like that. You could do this in a weird way.
Hold on. I wanted to say this earlier. A serious man, your comment where you said that there was no rape implied and only imagined by some viewers, implications are a subjective thing. So the fact that some viewers imagined it means that it was implied inherently.
No, not necessarily.
It can be implied, yet not actually what happened.
No, but if after they ripped his clothes off, if one of them grabbed his belt buckle and started undoing it, I'd say it was implied. But them just ripping his clothes off, that's just them aggressively stripping him because you have to take their clothes off to get washed down. So the guards were probably ripping the clothes off because they're like, fuck this motherfucker or whatever. It's not necessarily saying that then they're going to go from that to actually raping a dude. Completely, you're having to read something into it that isn't even there.
Yeah, there is a chance that you're having to add, your brain is having to put an extra step in order to get.
Yeah,
there is a chance. Later, Steve.
He typed.
He
He
said
said
in
it's
chat.
Daddy's bedtime.
Yeah, he just.
Oh. Night, Steve.
Steve.
I'm now curious.
So
I feel like I
that
need to watch
doesn't
it now.
really go against inferences, implications can be picked up by one person versus another person who didn't pick it up. So several people that I watch, and it's a lot of fucking people, all say that that's what happened. Chrissy didn't pick up on that. That doesn't mean that it wasn't implied, is what my point is.
But I think
It's
there's
not
a
just
level.
people. It's not so several fucking people just say that it happened. So that means that they're being the illogical ones.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
and it's
saying
more
if
than
you
just,
if you
like, people
if I'm
witnessing.
saying if you
It's-
read certain
it's
stuff into certain
it's
things,
several
it says
people.
more about you than about the scene. Kind of. in
my-
my
no,
mind.
Not necessarily.
My opinion on
In
this
my mind.
idea.
That's such bullshit.
My opinion on this
if
idea is
if you and me, I gave you a high five, and then somebody inferred that I beat the shit out of you. Say, oh, obviously he beats the hell out
But
of
that's
her. Wouldn't you
when
be like,
someone's
where'd that come
aggressively
from?
stripping
That's
someone
kind of
naked, that can be an
No,
implication in
because
itself.
we're-
I know what you're talking about, and I don't necessarily disagree with you. But there are certain things that can happen in that situation where it can be inferred for someone where it wasn't someone else because of just life experiences in general.
if you automatically go to them aggressively stripping him because that's what they do. They tell you, get your clothes off. They were doing it, stripping him because they were pissed. To go to it's a gay thing that they're going to rape him, it says more about what
what
you're
I'm
thinking in your head than what is being applied.
So what?
What I'm
so
saying
looking up
is
the
there
scene
is
right
something
now.
that could be in that scene that one person with life experiences over here may pick up on that this person who didn't have the same life experiences never would have thought of that.
Here. So
That's what
this
I'm
is-
saying.
Pull,
That there are
like, I
certain
have
things
the- I
that
have
could
this
be
in the-
all seen in the.
I'm not trying to hurt you, Gal. Like
I don't
I
give a
agree
shit.
with you.
It's fine. I'm
Gal,
done.
Jesus Christ, Gal. I agree with you, by the way, but I pulled up. The
I know,
scene, so this is
Dermy.
not-
I'm just
Wait,
done
is this
talking.
actually the scene?
It's not the actual scene, but it's the breakdown of what the scene.
Oh, I
was.
don't care about the breakdown.
Yeah. Well, no,
'Cause I have
during
to
the
see it.
Joker, it's at the end of the movie. He insults the Arkham guards. When he returns, they're not happy, and they proceed to beat him up, wash off his makeup, tear his suit to pieces, and then presumably either grape him in the shower. Nothing is explicitly shown, and fans are currently deciding whether or not he got beat up or sexually assaulted, because when you see him next, he's being dragged back to his cell where somebody gets killed. So it's implied. So people are picking up on what might have happened there. You don't know. All you see is heavily getting beaten up, getting dragged back, obviously in Arkham. So something bad's going on there after just tearing into them. It's probably easy to figure out that he probably got raped.
If you and your friends are hanging out and a video comes out where one of them pants you, my assumption is I should automatically go to after that they probably raped Dermy.
Yeah, that's definitely what's being said.
Wait,
no, I'd be like they pantsed it.
It's totally the same situation,
reduction
too.
of the entire argument down to a very straw man. Like
No,
they're just
I'm
hanging out
fucking
and then
saying you are
panning away.
inferring something. If, like I said, if they had even the smallest hint that they, like I said, they touch their belt buckle or that, they even like do some dirty
Forcibly
eyes at
rip
him, then
off his
okay, I'm
clothes.
fine. But like I said, if they rip, it doesn't matter. Have you ever seen Super Troopers where they strip Farva
ever been in
naked and
prison?
fucking throw powder on his
That's a
ass?
comedy.
It doesn't matter. It's still him naked in the fucking thing. I didn't automatically go to, after that they probably fucked Farva. No, I said they fucking were fucking with the dude.
And considering
I
that
wouldn't go
situation,
straight I wouldn't go straight
wouldn't
to
you
the dude
fuck
being
Farva?
fucking raped. I'm sorry. I wouldn't. And I
considering
get
the
that
rivalry
maybe some
between the-
people do because of their history and stuff they're seeing in it, but and I'll acknowledge that, Gal.
But you weren't acknowledging it. You were
I
actually
am, but
disparaging
no,
people by saying that says a lot
No.
more about them. You
No,
literally
that was-
said that.
because
And
mine
then you were
actually-
shooting me
that was
down
really
when I was
wild.
trying to explain
I wasn't
the other
shooting you
side
down.
of it.
I wasn't
Yes,
shooting
you
you down.
were.
I acknowledge what you're saying, and I understand that absolutely. Somebody could be looking at it and saying, "Okay, my life experience shows me that this." Okay, 100%. But you also have to acknowledge that people sometimes see what is in their own head, what they desire, whatever it is, their own things projected into reality. Meaning, if they see two guys fucking sitting there talking, have a great conversation. Some people will see two guys talking and go, two guys are talking. Some people will sit there and say, oh, look, they're getting to know each other, like some gay shit, right? You project your own freaking things in your head, whether it's lived experiences, like you said, or just your own fucking thoughts onto these things. So I'm just saying it could be people are seeing stuff on there because of stuff in their own head. I'm not denying what
and
you're saying.
I
I'm
said
saying
I
mine
knew
makes
what you were
sense too.
talking about, Devil. I knew what you were talking about, and I wasn't taking away from that. You can actually go back in the stream.
And
You
I'm
can
not
see
taking
when
away
I
from what
said
you're
that.
saying. I'm not.
You-
I legitimately agree with you that maybe people are seeing stuff because of their life experience, and I'm not seeing it.
Fucking gay.
Well, hold on. We just read an article from a source that no one really cares for, saying that this is the conversation. As people are asking, was he raped or was he just beaten up? I am not here to try and read anyone else's mind. That I am very much of. I have to see it for myself and decide for myself.
I am too. I can't find this scene though. I just see the end where he gets
the movie
stabbed.
still just came
Yeah,
out.
it's not
I
on
have no
streaming.
desire to fucking.
No,
watch this
I
shit
found
at all.
it. I have it. I'm watching it right now.
Oh,
But is it at
Fractured,
the
you were gonna
end where
say
he gets stabbed?
It's right
No, it's
before,
before
that.
Right before it.
So
Fractured, what were
essentially, he
you
gets
gonna say?
brought back.
Oh. Well, I was gonna kind of a little bit reinforce kind of like what Devil was saying there, is that and this is gonna be coming from the guy that sees a lot of cultural subversion and a lot of bullshit. It could be, yes, very much people wanting to look and see through the cultural warrior lens. They want to find something bad with the movie so they can call it out or what have you. And it could just be leaning very much into that people want it to be that implication in that scene. I mean, personally, I wouldn't surprise me if that is true, but
right. It wouldn't surprise me either
but
way.
The ultimate thing is that this is also coming from basically the original movie.
Happened in the shower.
Hold on, let Fractured go.
I can't even find the shower.
I'm sorry for interrupting. I just found it's not a good version. We can't pull it up on stream, but I found.
Well, the thing is that even the original Joker movie wasn't even intended to be the Joker.
Yeah,
it was a force. It was basically a shoehorned concept to bring in the Joker, all to bring any degree of legitimacy to this. I honestly don't see why anybody should be taking either of these movies lick a serious, because the guy was just trying to use it for his own soapboxing bullshit. I think fuck the guy. He's a fucking tard anyways. And yeah, I could totally see where he was trying to go. I'm going to try and own the chuds with the second movie because they were liking it for the wrong reasons. But regardless, the whole thing I think is bunk.
Okay.
But
Okay. I see what you're saying. I'm just going to show you a still. I shared it in the pregame chat. It's not a good version, but you can see some stills.
Throw it up.
Turn the audio off. Make sure you turn the
audio's
audio
off. I'm doing it this way. This is obviously a fucking bathroom because they have a moment where they show a urinal, and when he's getting dragged back, his pants are fucking off.
Okay.
Do you know what a delousing is, Dermy?
Why is that? I know what a delousing is, but why is the rest of his suit on, but his pants are off?
Yeah, his shirt's on.
And his socks are on.
Right. But I'm just saying, for like Devil's point earlier, that shit happens because they have to do like the delousing process and everything.
And you're talking about basically there is probably that extra social commentary on mental institutions of the day, because it's also kind of a period-esque piece.
But
so it's also showing the mistreatment of people in a mental health facility, and they are not, doing things to standardize codes.
Yeah, there's that as well.
That's not what I was talking about, Kel. I was saying it might just be the middle of the process, but is this the next scene? Like they were dragging him out to put him.
Yes.
Okay.
So
they didn't put his pants back
on. Yeah, this is here. So you end up coming back, and again, I have to do this because of copyright. You're getting dragged. Oh fuck! You're getting dragged away by the guards with all the top on, your socks, no pants.
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, like the shirt and everything's still on, and it's just the pants that are gone.
And then you're
You're
thrown
getting
back on your
serious, man.
bed.
This is.
I'm sorry.
It's an interesting conversation. Yeah, we're just about done anyways.
That's pretty. I think that's a little bit more explicit than you think it is.
Like I said, I've seen too many times where people are reading stupid shit into things that annoy the hell out of me, and some of the times it's in situations you probably would agree with me on. It's like a cop pulling someone over or something, and half the people are going to sit there and say, "Oh, he did it because he's black." You know, you're reading into that. You're not actually. Was there anything that pointed towards it being black? Like, did he say, "You know, I'm pulling you over, boy," or something, or what? You know, like, I just like that there's something that heads towards that, and not people just automatically seeing what they want to see. Is what I'm saying. Sometimes people color stuff with their own thing, and that annoys me sometimes. So the assumption is, "Oh, he was raped."
Us of that is bullshit.
I'm not accusing anyone of that. I just said that sometimes when she was talking about the thing, I said sometimes people see on these things, they project their own either, like I said, desires, thoughts, their own processes onto these things, just like a black guy seeing everything a cop does as racist because of their own bias towards, cops being
just
racist.
Like Hassan saying that One Piece is for socialists.
Yeah, but you're applying that to people assuming that a particular scene had great.
No.
Well, okay, but it's also very
easy
to
it could be what Gal said. It could be it's actually their life experiences that are driving them to that.
Okay.
I'm not denying what she's saying. I'm just saying my part of that. And so they both can be right. People can project because of their life experiences, but they also can project because their own things going through their own heads that have nothing to do with life experiences.
It's very easy to jump to a jail yard graping because that's a bit cliche.
Yeah, it's the meme of it, pretty much.
It is cliche, but I mean, what else you were supposed to infer in that moment? I mean,
well, if it was other prisoners, sure, but
if it was a bunch of prisoners as opposed to the guards, that would make it even easier to jump to that conclusion.
Yeah.
I think that's a grape scene.
But that's also to say what I'm sure the guards are just as bad as the prisoners in some places.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised. I just
I
don't even want to see the movie. I never want to see the movie.
I'm sorry. What am I supposed to take away from there? Oh, you guys let him put the rest of his clothes back on, his socks, but not his pants?
You're saying they had him. You're assuming he's the one that put back on his clothes. Considering the condition of him, they might have just gotten him back into his clothes to drag him off,
and not his pants.
They don't want. I don't know, dude. I'm just saying that there's other.
On. Oh, we're gonna put your.
You're saying the socks were taken off. You're saying the socks were taken off, though.
No,
they just quickly got him out of what clothes they could. Did the delousing, threw on his coat at least to throw him back into the fucking cell, so then they don't have to deal with him anymore.
He had the whole outfit on, not just his jacket.
Pants are a lot harder to put on a dead weight than a jacket.
But he had underwear on.
Yeah, because they were going to let him
free
ball it. But like Fractured said, they might not taken the socks off. When they're ripping his clothes off, they probably took the pants off the jacket and then just started spraying the sumbitch down. Or his underwear too, maybe. But maybe they didn't bother taking the socks off. I don't know.
Nope.
I'm just not going to.
Yeah, I'm just talking about this stupid shit.
I was going to eventually watch this movie anyways. Like, I'm gearing up. I'm going to actually watch Borderlands this weekend.
Oh, why?
Because I fucking love the Borderland games, and I know this movie's probably only going to piss me off, but I want to see it for myself.
You like very boring things, don't you?
Borderlands, the game is not boring. Go fuck yourself.
They're very boring. They are only fun with other people, and that's it.
I played them all by myself.
I would rather watch something that I have a chance of liking, not just knowing Borderlands is going to be terrible.
Oh, what the fuck are you doing with this shit?
Oh God!
Let's go back to talking about rape.
No. Before
this because we started talking about the Joker, isn't it?
Have you guys seen this clip? Because this is fucking pure Upside Down World.
Oh boy.
I saw parts of his speech.
They told him to get in line or the Diddy tape was going to drop.
Yeah, I don't care. And actually, he is in photos with someone known as Rachel Chandler. Look that one up on your own time.
Because prior to this, he said that he doesn't get mixed up in politics when someone explicitly asked if he was going to endorse.
When all the Diddy stuff came out and everyone's all like, look at 50 Cent and how clean he is, look at M, look at Dre. There is photos of Eminem with Rachel Chandler, who was a big part of the Epstein thing. I can't speak to 50 or to Dre, but Eminem for sure. There's something going on
I just
there.
wonder how M got into his drug addiction.
That might have been even before he was in the game.
No, well, so it was throughout the game, and I was just about to make that comment. It could have been before, but when it was real bad, it was in like the early aughts.
Yeah. So I just want you guys to hear what he has to say, because I literally put this in a section called Upside Down World, because wow.
That people shouldn't be afraid to express their opinions. And I don't think anyone wants in America where people are worried about retribution or what people will do if you make your opinion known.
Oh, my bad. I didn't realize this was Eminem. I thought it was
Usher.
Eminem.
No, this is Eminem. He just said
his hat was down.
Afraid of letting their opinions be known.
People shouldn't be afraid to let their opinions be known. That's why Zachary Levi is getting dragged through the media right now and is being called retarded.
Yeah,
he's not even
he's
like
standing up to it. Gina Carano got the same thing. Gina Carano made it. Gina Carano and Zachary Levi are making it okay for people to actually say their fucking opinions. Eat my ass, Eminem. You already got pegged.
Hold on.
Calm down. James Marsden, Matthew Marsden, James Woods.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though. There are actual conservatives that have been like openly conservative. Zach, what's his name?
Zachary Levi.
Zachary Levi and Gina Carano, dude. Like, they're not even like actual like conservative.
They're not. Yeah.
Yeah.
RFK Jr. endorsed Trump. That's why Zachary Levi is out here doing it. He's an RFK guy. These people are just classical liberals.
Yes. And what I mean by, hey, these guys, yes, there's open conservatives in Hollywood that do support Trump, but what I'm saying with Zachary Levi and Gina Carano is they're actually like standing up very strong, and then even like being a whole lot more combative than what James Woods has been in the past.
Let it happen.
Like he got fucked over hard,
but yeah, like they got screwed too. Like, don't forget that.
I'm not trying.
Well, that's what the right does, Gal. They take the higher road and they lose.
So I have a question.
I agree with that 100%.
Why does he feel this way?
Because the left always projects what they do to other people on, we're the fascists. They call us the fascists, but then all the stuff they're doing is so fascist. Yeah.
Well, that's part of the rules of radical as well. Accuse your opponents of what you're guilty of.
Oh, what was the term?
It was on an island.
I can't remember the fucking term. It's like regressive tolerance.
But what logic does he get to use this, where it is shameful to come out and say that you support Kamala Harris? Like, there is
no. So again, you're dealing with people that are in a separate reality altogether.
I'm trying to help us find that reality.
We're never gonna find this reality unless we're all hyped up on drugs and immediately shoving shit up our asses all day long.
No, the only way you're gonna find.
Hold on, I'm sober now.
The only way you're gonna find that reality is if you suspend common sense. The
only way you're
all
gonna
the
find
things that
we
actually have to deal with. You have to become one of them.
3 guards.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
Christ. I hate
I'm trying to see if there's some sort of way that we could see into this view that would maybe help improve communications with these
So
brainless idiots.
Static. Like, I see what you're trying to do, but the problem is these people they show open pain when they're exposed to the other side. The walk away guy, he's talked about it. Like, it's hurtful to get shown this information. It actually Brandon Strzok. It
Yeah.
actually harms them when they start getting exposed to this information, like at a physical level. They have to be willing to do that. The reason these people are in this bubble is because all they do is inject the exact same opinions over and over again. They do live in a legitimate bubble. And another example is there was a study done a few years back that basically broke it down very easily, that it was on the whole like moral framework stuff that every side has, but they also then looked into like what media does these political parties take in. You can look at the right. The right takes in majority conservative media, but also at the same time 30% liberal media, because they're forced to. There's barely any conservative media, so they actually have to get some news from liberal sources. Then you take a look at moderates. Moderates get 70% of their news from liberal sources, while 30% from conservative sources. Then you go into a leftist. 100% of their news comes from liberal sources. Their whole worldview is dictated by liberal sources. They think Fox News is a bastion of conservatism where everybody is going to become the next handmaid. When any conservative worth their salt and not, a boomer can look at Fox News and go like, man, you guys are really fucking pussies and not really conservative. You're kind of more moderate, if not just the pressure release valve for the mainstream media. It's very easy to break. They are stuck in their liberal bubble, and they think we're all in a bubble when it's
not even a liberal bubble.
Well, yeah, look how quick they are to like suck Walz's dick and then start wearing Kamala merchant like memorabilia. When it took a few weeks for Trump supporters to even like JD Vance. A lot of people were super disappointed.
I was not about it.
Me neither.
I was about it just because I knew a bit about his history and stuff, but like where he came from and how he grew up. But
say you were confident though, like you are now, though.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I wasn't
been on a fucking tear this last week.
You test your representatives. You don't just let them willing come in and trust them.
When it came to another good encapsulation of this is William Marsh. Is that his name? Something Marsh, who's the guy going around who wrote the book The Next American Civil War, who's a Canadian, by the way. And you listen to what he says and like why the next American Civil War is going to start. He always says it's because of the right. The right is the true problem in America. The right is the true problem in America, along with the Constitution. He actually.
Are you talking about that nerdy guy that was on Tim Pool like a week or two ago?
No, that was somebody completely different. Marsh has been on Tim Pool 2 or 3 times, but every time like he talks about it, he goes like, well, I get all my information from the FBI, from the CIA, from talking to the people in the bureaucratical institutions. He is at that liberal level where he can't see reality, and he always disregards any of the Black Lives Matter riots. He always says every time there's what's it called? The guys who don't really believe in American laws and say that is this an admiral court?
Sovereign citizens.
Yeah, every sovereign citizen is by default a conservative activist, and that goes to why conservatives are a problem, because a lot of officer deaths are caused by conservatives, which are freaking all this stuff. It's this insane thing that doesn't make any logical sense when you actually know the story. He's even there saying all this crazy stuff about January 6th that doesn't actually happen, but at the same time he'll give pass for Black Lives Matter. These two worldviews can't coexist. They are literally in a separate world altogether, and it's insane.
So
Robert Barnes also predicted that Florida
DeSantis
was going to be.
He said it on.
Robert Barnes is kind of full of shit.
Robert Barnes was on with Alex Jones and said, my people said that Trump's vice president is going to be Ron DeSantis. And then it was about 6 months later that was destroyed.
Yep.
So maybe he knew after the whole DeSantis thing, but yeah, as far as Robert Barnes predicting things,
Robert Barnes is like the Adam Schefter.
I'm gonna hold my tongue.
So look, I know Gal likes Robert Barnes, and I think the work that Robert Barnes has done, particularly in the thing that Gal has followed him on a lot with the Amos farms and the Amish farms and everything. I've been following Barnes on that particular topic as well. Barnes is much better sticking at law than politics.
Yeah, I like Robert Barnes.
He's much better sticking at politics than law.
Dermy, don't.
I'm being very nice right now.
You're being ridiculous.
All right, let's see what else he's got. I don't remember what else he says. I just find this so like there is a separation between the two sides that because of these kinds of statements coming from Eminem, I don't think there's any recovery. I don't know if there is.
I see what you did there.
Oh, that song only had like 2 songs. Album only had 2 songs, but yeah.
I think Vice President Harris supports a future for this country where these freedoms and many others will be protected and upheld.
Okay, that's
Bro, you are a freestyle legendary rapper, and you need to fucking break your neck looking at your notes for a speech.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that is a damn good point.
Damn.
Yeah, he can't even put together his argument just off his brain. It's kind of.
Well,
That's why I say it's not his notes. It's what he was
also
given.
Sober, I guess. He has to use the brain.
What were you gonna say, Fractured? You were gonna rip on him.
Oh, I was just saying that he's getting older now, so it's harder to remember things like he used to.
It happens.
His
age gets the better of all of us.
He's also lost his lyrical capabilities.
Oh yeah.
It used to be a guaranteed hit with Eminem every time. And now he has to dig back into the bag of his old hits to try and do something.
Yep.
To stay relevant.
Yeah, it's some people you just learn to accept the end of something and go into that good night, like just
yeah.
There you go.
Like Michael Jordan could not fucking let go.
Exactly. Exactly. I'd rather, if I was considered one of the greats in anything, I would hope that I would have the knowledge and the wherewithal to say, okay, I've hit that peak, I'm out of here. If you get paid a shit ton of money, it's like the boxers. That's like, okay, dude, you're past your peak. But if somebody offers you $8,000 to get your ass kicked, I'd take it. Or 8 million, sorry. But with Eminem, nothing. You have shit ton of money, dude. You're set. You're never gonna need to just goodbye. Because that's exactly it. I used to love Eminem, and now every time the fucker opens his mouth, it's like more and more. I'm like, oh, what a fucking.
I'm not afraid.
I hate that song so much.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
not Eminem. There's like a distinction between Eminem and Slim Shady. When he was like, "Guys, I killed Slim Shady. I'm sober," and it's like, "Congrats, you're not an artist anymore."
Him and Machine Gun Kelly's beef was pretty good. He destroyed Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
that was kind of raising.
Like, that shit was. Go back to the fucking play pit.
Yep,
Kelly.
that was raising the
that was
talent.
Fucking.
Rap God.
My ex loved Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, Rap God was good.
And so I had to sit there during that beef, and she was like, "Oh, Machine Gun Kelly torched him," and I'm like, "No, he didn't.
God,
Machine Gun Kelly is being a fucking bitch."
Jesus, I just feel like it's just like a natural way of life that you live long enough to become the villain. It just seems like inevitable for everyone.
I don't think so. And the reason I don't think so is if you're honest with yourself the entire time, you'd never become the villain. If you're always on this quest of fame and popularity, inevitably you're going to be, selling yourself to the soul. You're selling your soul to the devil, essentially. You're going to do whatever it takes to keep that fame and popularity. So you're going to say and do whatever you need to do, and you end up becoming a pussy. Even like there's people that do it for the right. Like, let's be fair. There's some people out there that's like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't.
Yeah,
wanna
for
talk
sure.
to you."
That's fair.
And
I think
it happens all the time. Like people that grew too big to the point that they just want to keep all their shit and keep their status.
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
an
yeah,
honest
yeah.
person is willing to come out here and say what needs to be said.
But you guys
And
talked about athletes where it's like you're a hero, right? Until you hang up the hero mantle because your best years are behind you. But if you keep searching to be a hero, you'll find yourself being the
if you
villain.
hold on to the mantle, I think too long, you can on that quest of fame, you can become the villain.
Well,
You
I
got to put
think,
the mantle down.
I
Yeah.
think we have someone. I think we all know of someone who kind of defeats that whole living long enough to become the bad guy.
Oh,
Donald Trump.
okay. I thought you were gonna say.
Well,
Ron
I
Paul.
think there's a difference there. I think like he's lived long enough on a quest of honesty.
He's that.
and
Well, that
just
goes to
being
what you
true
were
to
saying.
himself.
Is if you're being honest to yourself, you never become that bad guy.
True.
Yeah.
He's Gandalf. He doesn't count. Like mages and wizards and wise old men.
He's God Emperor.
Yeah, Gandalf.
I mean, the dude literally could be doing whatever the fuck he wants. So it is fair to raise the question. Well, why?
Yeah, why is he doing this?
Well, yeah,
I do.
he's-
So when it comes to Trump, a lot of people want to say like,
yeah, there's that as
leftists
well.
say that it's because of his ego and he's doing it because of all this and he just cares about himself. And I'm like, well, yes, he does have an ego, but he wouldn't be doing this if he just cared about himself. There is a level of altruism to him that he does truly care about America. This isn't just about himself anymore.
Yeah, because Donald Trump's gone his whole life caring about money. The man, he's always cared about money. It's the reason he freaking gold plates his shitters. The dude is obsessed with status and all that stuff.
He's obsessed with fame and glory.
Yeah, becoming a politician didn't help him with that. He's lost a shit ton of money, and he's lost business opportunities and everything becoming president. So, and I don't think it's helped him with political power and stuff because he's lost, like I said, a lot of opportunities, a lot of, because he's been painted so bad. So I think
me where he has political power. Please show me where he has political power. I just don't see it.
He managed to quash that border bill. Thank you very much. Because it was a bad bill.
I think that it may not be 100% Auschwitz. What's the word? Fucking goddamn it.
Auschwitz?
No, the where
altruistic.
That's the word. God, I was fucking like I can't remember that word. How to say it? Anyway, but I do think him more than other politicians. When politicians sit there and say, "I do this because I care," I don't believe it from everyone. I believe from him because he has lost a lot and he's not gaining anything really from it.
I think that's the point of politics, though. You're not supposed to be a career politician. You're supposed to be, hey, I own a business, and there's this pain in the ass thing about this particular field that I work in that I want changed. I'll represent you. And it's like we mutually benefit from these policies that affect the economy. That's what it should be. Like that's why Marjorie Taylor Greene went into office. But the thing is when you get to Congress and you get out there, it just turns into war. You actually don't get shit done. But the point is, she owns a particular industry and she wants something changed about it to mutually benefit the economy as a whole. Like that should be the point of wanting to run for office.
Lauren Boebert, for example.
Yeah.
Lauren Boebert went there because of the economy and what was going on. And, she's a mom and she cares about her family and stuff. And then she gets there and she joins the Freedom Caucus and I love the Freedom Caucus.
It wasn't just so that she could
I am Cox.
It wasn't just so that she could share her boobs with the country.
No, that was a benefit of that. That was just a beneficial side.
Okay, that was like a byproduct.
Yes, just like Matt Gaetz.
All right, you fuckers. We're at almost 3.5 hours.
Yeah,
Let's call this shit. It's been a very interesting evening of all sorts of conversations.
We talked about rape. How much we hate France.
I left the black pills.
Thank
on the
you.
floor. I did not talk about this evening. We're gonna.
We didn't even talk about Final Fantasy football.
We're gonna talk about the
Final
black pills
Fantasy
on
football?
Monday if I have time for that.
My brain was like, we need to say fantasy. We need to say fantasy. Final Fantasy. Fuck.
Yes, we're gonna fantasy football. I am winning.
Smile and laugh a little.
That's all that matters, Gal. You need to beat Shock to keep him off of my ass.
Fuck you. By the way, Puka Nuka is on the trading block.
By the way, I'm still convinced that Gal did something to my team because nothing there made logical sense.
Did you look at my team, bitch?
Me
Yeah,
losing to
nothing
you
makes
didn't make
sense.
logical sense neither. It's fucking fantasy.
How many times during
I
this
hate it.
season have I been trying to beat it into your head that this is not something we can control?
Don't even
Fucking
get me fucking
Debo-
started. It's like
Debo-
poker.
It is
You
like
fucking made it's educated guesses.
It is okay. I'll give you
Fuck!
poker.
How am I supposed to
It's not
fucking know that
random.
Tank Dell isn't gonna score a goddamn point?
I know it's good process.
How?
It's good process.
Hey,
He got
Fracture, what
shot
game
in
are
the
you playing, man?
offseason.
Oh, I've been playing Dave the Diver today. It was fun.
Fuck,
It looks
I'm
like a fun
going.
game. I'm
I gotta
gonna
fucking
recommend
go.
playing
I'm
it at
gonna
some
lose
point.
it.
It's very cozy, very relaxing.
Yeah, it's very
Fucking
unique.
go.
You don't see
No,
games
it
like
is.
that
Devil-
too much. It's very.
No,
Devil,
nothing
you
better
fucking
than
blame Chuck
running a
Norris.
sushi shop and everything. It's fun.
I know,
I
huh?
enjoy
Especially
it.
with the big black guy chef just fucking. being a
Yeah, and then he's
badass,
just chopping
chef.
everything up. And he cooks
Yeah.
the wild recipes. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Fuck you.
Kel wants to know if we should buy a 4.5 foot long Executor Superstar Destroyer Lego knockoff. These are the important questions people want to
Ooh, a
know.
knockoff.
Knockoff. So long as you're not giving Disney money, I approve.
Nice.
A serious man. I'm against open primaries. It's just a bad idea.
Oh my.
It doesn't matter to me because I'm registered as no party.
In Kansas, you have to register. So,
That's kind of.
and I don't. Yeah,
You have to.
in order to vote in the primary, you have to
Yeah,
because they're closed.
okay.
And I support closed primaries.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because the thing with open primaries, you end up getting. It also works for Republicans. Also do the exact same thing. Republicans or Democrats go to the primary and then vote in the
Yeah.
worst fucking person,
Yeah.
and you just have your country ran by bad people. It doesn't work.
What's the name of the company of the knockoff Lego set? I'm looking it up.
Listen, I'm trying to figure out: do I play a wide receiver this week,
Wait,
or do I stick
okay,
with my
we
running
were
back?
we were gonna close down shop, right? At some point.
Yeah, devil.
No.
We'll let the people know what you got going on, sir.
Oh God, I've got so much coming up. Let's promote
Hey.
some stuff here. Me and Static are going to do a stream on the election. Yeah,
Election night.
It's the 5th, so I think
You
that's a
Static
Tuesday.
man.
So I was gonna do I could probably do a wrong think anyway. So we decided, yeah, we'll do a stream. So look
Election
out for
night's
that.
on a Tuesday.
Whose idea was this again?
Dermies.
I brought it up to Devil
No one
months
fucking
ago.
cares, Dermy. Get over yourself.
I brought it to Devil months ago. I asked Horror Amarada months ago.
Yeah, and
That's me.
I completely put it out of my head, and then Dermy brought it up. I said, I don't think anyone would watch us. I mean, they got so many other things going on. And then I asked Static Stacks, oh yeah, and we already got horror. I said, okay, well, yeah, okay, we'll do it.
There'll be horse
Anyway,
there?
so check that out.
Yeah, it'll be horse.
We have Horror Amarada and Alec Baldwin's finger lined up so far.
Oh, nice.
Besides those who are already here.
Wow.
Yeah. And then my schedule once again.
I was apparently voluntold.
Yes, Gal was
Yeah.
voluntold.
Voluntold.
Some
She's got-
shit, man. I got out of the military over 10 years ago. This is
She's got skills that not
Yeah.
everyone has.
It's a stop loss or whatever you call it. She thought she was out. We pulled her back in.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be there, so she has to be there.
My
I don't know how she feels about that.
when my schedule changes,
Do you trust me alone?
me and Iron are starting up a new show, kind of loosely based on No Ma'am from Married with Children, National Organization of Men Against Amazonian Masterhood. We're doing kind of a comical play on that. The show is going to be called "Make Me a Sandwich." So look out for that.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? She laughed her ass off when she heard the idea.
Hear me?
I think you're gonna
See
be
the
making
chat.
her a sandwich.
You're not living with me. You're not fucking me. I'm not going to make you a sandwich.
Oh.
Damn.
Do you think when Derby said whatever it was that he said earlier today, he knew that he was asking for an example? You said it doesn't take 4 hours with you, and Derby was all like, "I don't believe you." And to me, that sounded like he was asking
Like a challenge. He's like, "Oh, really?" No, I knew. That's why I laughed at what you said.
And then also this coming
my
up
sister, thank you
Tuesday
very much.
for Get Ranked, we are doing a Halloween one. It's gonna be ranking Scream Queens of movies.
Like Selena, what?
Well, she's probably gonna be on panel. But so yeah, check that out.
How do you rank a
Other than
Scream-
that,
Scream
Friday going in Saturday, the pubs should be good this week. Yeah, there you go.
Sweet. We got Devil's Link in the chat. More than likely, you've already subscribed to him because everyone I've seen in the chat, I know I've seen it in the chat at the hub. So there's that. Particularly a serious man always coming through with the memes on that show.
Yep.
And green-haired anti-liberal gal, what you got coming up?
Today is Ballbusters tomorrow. That's me. Sorry, I'm a little bit on the late train, so I'm typing up something for a contest that I probably should have entered like a week ago to not be procrastinating, but I don't know how to not do that. So
yeah,
the Ripaverse cosplay contest closes tomorrow.
Oh shoot! Yeah, get in there.
Forgot what day it was. Like this week has been the week from hell, just because I can't do my normal routine.
It's almost over.
I know. I'm all left alone. Nobody's taking care of me. It's bad.
So thank you. I will be on Ballbusters tomorrow. And then Beelzebub, and then Screaming into the Void. Stop it, you fucking weirdo. Screaming into the Void is on Samuel the Infamous's channel. I don't want to say it's a lot of fun. Like, it's a good conversation that we always have. Right now, a lot of stuff is about politics, and that's inevitable. But we are more about like weird stuff and discussing like philosophical shit there, and like Screaming into the Void. It's kind of self-explanatory, but it's a good time. And then I don't know if Alpha is streaming on Sunday, so maybe I'll be on that. And then Cooking the Books on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. That's me.
Sorry, I just saw the other food picture that Fractured posted.
Yeah, what was that?
That's why I said accept the chips.
I was wondering what was going on there. You started looking kind of like you were coming or falling asleep. I could not tell.
Half of each.
I saw the deviled eggs and some pot stickers.
I can go without the deviled eggs.
What?
I just don't like hard-boiled eggs. The yolk is all weird and gross.
Well, that's why you have to have good deviled eggs.
Anyway, Dermy, what you got going on? Did I not?
Well, we got Ballbusters tomorrow with our good friend Fractured Filter here. We'll be going over some news of the week and shit like that. And I don't know, probably getting political because we're so close to the election that it's probably inevitable as we scream and rant about life and how much we hate shit. Listen, there's not a whole lot to do right now. The pop culture news is kind of. I have
We're
some
really
things
hyping up the show.
this week, listen, I know why. I know. I feel like
the episode Fractured's going to be on.
Fractured's really good.
I feel like
about nothing though. We'll have fun.
Yeah, we'll have fun. I feel like this week and next week are going to be kind of lacking in content, and probably the week after that, just because of what's all going on politically. So we got all that. But I will say next week you're going to want to tune into Ballbusters because I'll be committing a war crime with my costume. Then Saturday, next week we're doing Halloween. So the November 1st, we're doing Halloween and we're costuming. Get your costume, bitch.
So your little kitty needs to be all dressed up. Shock.
I took that to a very bad place in my head.
Like, maybe I should clarify, but why would I be talking to myself that way? Like,
well, I thought you were talking about like that one, I thought you were talking about like that one woman who put a wig on her vagina.
Oh,
So Shock's gonna start decorating his kitty. huh?
Yes.
Well, anyways, then
the clouds.
Saturday.
My outfit's going to be better than Dermy's, so you should tune in just for that.
Oh, 100%. Mine's gonna be a war crime.
Are you dressing up as a Muslim?
No,
I
I'm
think
gonna
it has to do with Nazis.
No, I'm gonna
Alright,
start
bed
dropping
sheets.
hints on my costume starting Sunday. Like I'm gonna tweet out a hint, one hint a day. Okay, and you guys are gonna hate it. I know you are. Everybody's gonna hate it, and I'm not gonna do squats that day because it's not gonna be good.
Fuck, are you dressing
This is
up
a
as like
skirt.
some sort of scantily clad VTuber?
I'm not gonna tell you shit.
It's something that's going to
Anyway.
bother Adam because he put a hint and he thought that Adam was going to understand just from what he said. It was something to do with like orange balls or
I
something.
thought it was Trumpy Trout. Maybe annoying orange.
Whatever. Anyway, Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, because every time I say Central Standard Time, Gal gets pissy. Central Time Zone. I will be doing Saturday Charity because I'm moving it up. But this week we're playing Possessions. Yes.
I
William?
would like to clarify that towards the end of November, middle of November, you can start saying Central Standard Time. That's
I
fine.
thought it was like next week.
Whenever it
I
is.
don't know
God's
anymore.
time.
When the time change is over, that becomes Central Standard Time. We're just in
So
daylight
what is
time
it
right
now?
Central Daylight Time.
CDT instead of
He's giving a
CFT. Don't worry,
Fuck off.
Jeremy, don't feel bad. I don't give a fuck about
I-
that shit
Okay,
either.
there you go.
Central Time. Whatever. We'll be playing Possessions, which is an indie game, and we'll be hanging out. And I have a few people lined up. And if you need to get the game, fuck you, you stupid gaslighting whore.
Twitchers don't do time zones.
Stream keys.
I guess I could do it lower.
Oh my.
This is the longest outro ever.
I'm
was
trying to
perfect
move
'cause he's
on.
below
Next, we
me.
have Derby's daily dictations, which I'm going to be retooling and trying to figure out maybe a different way of doing it, and maybe not making it every single day, but I'll figure it out. And yeah, check out my channel.
Which I dropped in the chat.
So much. I hate you so much.
Fractured Filter.
Yes.
What you got cooking this weekend? Something tells me you got a busy one.
It's been kind of a busy week. But yeah, I will be on Ballbusters tomorrow. It should be fun. I'll get to earworm more stuff into Dermy's head to make him go insane and go black pill. Because that is the ultimate end game at this point. He's given me the power. I will abuse it. And then I will be sliding on over to the pub afterwards with Devil Made Me Do It. I'm looking forward to it. Finally getting the jump in there. So catch that as well. God damn. Saturday is, I don't know. I had to talk to Hitman. But with the late night streams and stuff, I might be dead on my feet. But if he's not, and if I'm not, then I might still do like a gaming stream or something. Otherwise, the only thing then
Take that black pill and shove it right up your ass.
Insert witty retort here. I got nothing. But then Monday I will be jumping in at some point on Star Wars Marvel Purist channel. He's celebrating his channel's 1 year anniversary, so that should be fun. And then otherwise I'll be next week back here, same bet time, same bet channel. Yeah, that's all I got.
Shaka Zulu. What do you got going on?
Follow me on Kick. I'll probably stream on the weekend, I think. And then Ballbusters, and then the pub, and then I just want to say I am the top leading fantasy point person in our fantasy team, even though I'm in third place. No, I have the most fantasy points
barely
in the league.
Just because
I
Steve
just
got
beat
knocked off
Dermy,
with
so
one
that's
game.
all that mattered to me.
I agree.
I don't really care. I beat Prof. I'm good. We'll have
Gal
another round.
stole Dermy's big black man, and she's riding him to victory.
Shock, you are beating me
did.
by
Oh,
13
Lord.
points. But you know what really matters? My 5-2 record versus your 4-3.
Winning's winning, bro. I faced Kel when he was the top leading scorer, and I was the second top leading scorer. I was like, fucking A.
Actually, I think you were. I think you've been the leading scorer the whole season.
Yes.
What is my score?
Well, no, he like one of the weeks he's
Tomby
he
was
for the score of the week. Yeah.
the week he was the top, and I was like the second or third. And
Where's
I'm like,
my scores? How do I check this again?
Steve is literally third in points and has the worst record in the league.
He's not doing anything with his team. You need to like go to waivers and trade.
But when you have the third highest score, you shouldn't have to do anything like that.
Who, me or him?
Steve. Steve has the third highest score in the whole league and the worst record, and it's because he gets fucking tough losses.
He does. That's happened.
It's
one
wild.
time I had a team I called fantasy fraud because I was like bottom 8 in fantasy points in a 12-team league, and I was like 5-1. It was because I had like Le'Veon Bell and he was fucking gone, and like it was dying on my team, and I was like still 5-1. Anyway, good night, everyone.
Yes. As far as me, this weekend is an unknown variable, except I will be playing Possessions with Dermy, I believe, on Saturday for whatever we're calling that these days. But
it's still Saturday Charity.
Okay, Okay, so this one is a Chatterday, but a centrally focused Chatterday.
Yeah.
So there's that. I don't know about Ball Busters because I might be working, but we'll see. Otherwise, catch us Monday for the 1 week until the election stream for Monday Night Bloodbath, where if I have the time, I will be bringing the black pills that I left on the floor for today. And other things more like JD Vance stuff, because I just didn't feel like this is the show to bring JD Vance clips. And then, of course, next week for the weekend pregame.
He's based.
I have a random ass outro video for the day. And until next time, have a good one.
Bye.
There's winners and there's losers. And just so that we're clear, every time we step on this field, our goal is to be a winner. And if your dad has said, oh, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, just as long as you have fun,